Doctor.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share. So we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you can be, but so right here with me, the BABG. And I appreciate you for pull up on me, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Listen, hey, all you motherfucking last minute. All right. Get that criminal shopping out the way now. All right. Go ahead, get that criminal shopping out the way now. You know, you still got to wrap or at least put it in a bag or do something. So all you last minute fellas, get that criminal shopping on out the way. All right. Don't have them babies with no damn Dollar Tree motherfucking, come on now. I know we don't celebrate. We know what Christmas really is, but it's for the kids. All right. See, hey, that's y'all told me about this shit, bro. Amazon. So Amazon really not. I ain't ordered shit from Amazon in like shit a month. So Amazon really, bro. Amazon shutting down criminal, nigga. They crazy. Amazon canceling criminals, nigga. Hey, that's a warning. And what y'all gonna do when Elon motherfucker shut them robots off? Tesla bot 2025, nigga, right around the corner. Oh my son, no, it does the cooking, it takes out the trash, it does everything. Bro, Amazon literally right two X's down from me, bro. It's an Amazon warehouse, 2 X's down from me. So I don't know. Logan, why you had to do that, man? Logan, why you had to come on now, Logan? Shout out to Macon Mall, man. Hey, once upon a time, Macon Mall was the largest mall in the South. Okay. All right. All right. It was the heart. All right. Even bigger than Atlanta, nigga. Before fucking Phipps and damn, what's the main mall in Atlanta? The one right across from Phipps Plaza. I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, before all of that, before Atlanta, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Let's get to it. Yeah, Lennox, appreciate you, bro. Lennox, appreciate you, bro. Lennox, yeah. But Hey, man, some things just cannot be killed, dog. All right, you got what's the fucking? You know, I'm not really a DC fan, but what's the damn thing that Doomsday? Doomsday is back. We were singing "Ding Dong, the witch is dead," but the witch never went nowhere. It was just in slumber, man. Cynthia G is back, y'all. I didn't even know. Shout out to Cynthia G, man. Welcome back. I guess I don't know, so on and so forth. La la la. Hey, she done finessed the system. She had to sit down. The block was hot for a couple months and shit. So now she done did her time and she back, man, to her old tricks. Black men ain't shit, even though again, baby, you drove cross country for that dick. No, it's not drove. You flew cross country for that dick. Black men ain't shit, but baby, you flew cross country for that dick. Just saying. And it's crazy to me, man, how the more of a hypocrite you are, and that's what I'm starting to realize, bro. People don't believe when you see a person that's really a genuine person. Even before, but especially nowadays when everybody lying, so I think that's a part of my, like, that plays against me a lot, because this nigga don't lie. He not faking the funk. He not claiming who he not trying to act like he got something he don't got. He not trying to act like he's somebody he ain't. He not on no capping shit. This nigga really is who he is, and it's not real. It's not much. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, extravagant about that. It's niggas out here that's motherfucking renting mansions and claiming it's their mansions. They getting exposed, and niggas, all this fucking, faking it till they make it, bro. And for me, that's just too much work. It's too much work, man. I don't feel like, no, it's me, nigga. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. All right? All right? You don't like me, get him out of here. Feel me? So, but it is what it is. But let's not make it about me, man. Shout out to Baller X. Shout out to Fatty. I had no idea about this till Fatty put it in his thumbnail. I really did not know Cynthia G was back. It just goes to show y'all, man. Listen, as much as if I really don't fuck with a person or whatever, and I don't have anything personal against Cynthia G. I mean, again, I never met her or whatever, and clearly she's doing this for the bag. That's another thing too. Cynthia G, Princella, a lot of these black misandries, these women that spread black misandry, what you come to find out for real is that they hate and love black men at the same time, simply because they cannot get the black men that they ever really wanted. They can't get the attention from them. They can't get the relationships from them. They cannot get, the love, the affection, the attention. So what better than to do than to monetize that internalized fucking, hatred or disappointment? I think it's more disappointment than hatred. Right? Now, hatred can bloom out of disappointment, but at the same time, there's still going to be that love there, that longing, right? Pause. Longing. Wow. Whoa. Is that still a word? Longing? Lord, forgive me on a Sunday. What's the better word? That oh shit. But that need, we'll say that need. All right. For the attention, the affection, for those the people that you actually want, right? So when I saw this or whatever, I was just like, man, it's on brand. But the wonderful thing is we get to go back over the Moynihan. Okay. We get to revisit this Moynihan report, because when I first came in here, this was something that we were talking about. And what I've come to learn over the years of doing this and doing my own research or whatever, because the Moynihan report, for one, when I first got here, 2019, right? 2018, 2019, I really started doing content late 2019, and then 2020 I was in it for real. But I think I hit the space 2018, started listening to find out about Obsidian. 2017 or 2018, I forget, but definitely 2018, might have been 2017, because it was when I was in Norfolk. So started listening to Obsidian or whatever, right? And everybody would, and then y'all y'all YouTube granddaddy daddy him, and the Morning Hand Report. I kept hearing about this Morning Hand Report, Morning Hand Report, Morning Hand Report. So eventually, if I can get around to reading it, and it breaks down this white man's reasoning, not any real fucking research or whatever, right? But he took data statistics and he compiled it together to make up a synopsis as to why black people were not, at the level that white people were. The most important thing out of all of it is that, again, a system was created where black people were made to be dependent. Okay. And this is why when we talk about, and who was that? I forget who it was. I was listening to somebody earlier this week. Now, what's the brother's name? He's a conservative black guy. Um, he wears glasses. Sometimes he has a beard. He doesn't. I follow him on Instagram, but I can't think of his name. But anyway, him. He pretty much goes into it and he breaks down a lot of these things. Man, the brother's really, really good. And he talks about how Martin Luther King wasn't really, the person and the hero that was made out to be, more so than what we said. And I've said this before. Shout out to Chronicles of Jesus said this you have to really do, anytime a person is just a random person, not a rich person, not a whatever, is just pulled out of nowhere and put before you. But that shit is very, 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 very seldom going to be organic. Okay. Martin Luther King was picked. Okay. All right. Now I'm not saying Martin Luther King did nothing good for black people or anything. So no, not Thomas Sowell. No, not ABL. He's more so on what's name. I'll look him up on IG. He's been I don't even want to call him a conservative, but he's a brown skinned dude, kind of chubby. He wears glasses and he has a beard sometimes he doesn't. But no, not, of course, not Thomas Sowell. I know Thomas Sowell, but no. Either way, we'll get back to it. So, matter of fact, hold on, give me a second. See if I can find him on IG. What the hell this nigga talking about? God damn it. It'll take forever to run across, buddy. But fuck it. Here's what it is. But no. Listen, it's not slander. It's just, again, once you really look into Martin Luther King, you find out who he really was. And then I think Martin Luther King he really didn't understand him. He understood it too late. And once he started trying to fix it and wake black people up, that's when they had to get up out of there. Right? That's the um because and what else, what do I want to say? People that can be incited, right? Incited people are way more useful than educated people. Okay? Incited people are way more useful than educated people. And Martin Luther King incited black people, right? He was a beacon of hope and just this wonderful idea, equality, all this other shit. But that's all it was. Niggas didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand what was really going on. So I think once he actually became to the point where he started educating people and telling them, especially about, hey, the land and shit that white people had got, and we come to get our check and all this other shit and so on and so forth, and understanding that this whole fucking civil rights thing was to pretty much tap into the black dollar because we had already had our own everything. I think his name's Chris something. I want to say his name is Chris something. But either way. But once he started doing that and started the process of telling black people what to see, the signs, so on and so forth. They had to get them up out of there because again, they would have fucked everything up. And then once you get black people into the whole illusion of inclusion with the Civil Rights Act, and now you can sit next to that white man. You can use the white man's bathroom. You can sit next to him in his restaurant where they still spitting in your motherfucking coffee, and who knows what kind of special sauce they putting on your burger. That's why, bro. Racism exists. Racism all exists. Racism is not exclusive to black people. I know this is all kind of Keen. Okay, yeah, I know. But yeah, racism isn't fucking exclusive to us. But bro, for us to talk about anything 99.99999% of the time compared to what our grandparents and beyond had to go through, bro, it's just so disrespectful. Even my mom, bro. My mom started school in segregated schools. My mom grew up, you know what I'm saying? Our parents, if you're my age, our parents, if you're in the South, of course, grew up to where there were not just, like neighborhood or zoned fucking segregation. No, like legal fucking segregation. Like niggas can't come in here. Is that it? Chad O. Jackson. I think that's what it is. Appreciate you, bro. Chad. I think it's Chad. I think that's who it is. Appreciate you, brother. There we go. Chad O. Jackson. There we go. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah, appreciate you. And oh yeah, so my mom actually was, so again, man, we talk about racism today, bro, it's just nothing the same. If a white person is racist to you, bro, it's stuff you can do about it. There's repercussions for it. And hell, even if you whoop them, people are gonna fucking cheer you on. You would have whooped that motherfucking white man back in the day, nigga. Hey, it better been worth it. All right. Cause all doing that motherfucking ass whooping, nigga, you gonna be hearing the music while you tear that white man's ass limb from limb. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so you better got every last penny of that ass whooping, cause hey, it's gonna cost you heavy. But either way, shout out to Chalk. Yup, my mom can sit at the lunch counters at Woolworths. I don't know what Woolworths is, Chalk, but okay. But anyway, man, let's get into this video, man. Shout out to Baller X. Baller X, man. I still need my motherfucking reparations, nigga. Baller X. You know what it is. I called your ass out and you stopped with the fucking, you know what I'm saying? You slowed it down, but hey, man, you know who the heart of your channel, nigga. You know who the heart of Baller X is, nigga. The Baller X motherfucking Hall of Famer, nigga. You know who it is.
James want to sit up here and play.
Oh man, and listen, I don't want to be a hater. So from seeing this or whatever I seen this point, the YouTube father of the century, the nigga that said he was a better daddy than me, and since then he's been evicted, I think 2 times. He was married and divorced. Like the worst fucking bitch out of YouTube. Is now working at McDonald's, man. You had to work for the white man and take them orders. Well, nigga, you literally taking orders. You want fries with that? Another nigga. Hey, I have never been wrong about a nigga. Any nigga I told y'all was on bullshit and wasn't about shit, that's what he was. That's what he turned out to be. Every nigga that's ever had a fucking problem with me had a problem with me, not the other way around. Don't worry about you niggas. You strangers on the internet. But I told y'all, bro. Listen, I give motherfuckers Napoleon complexes and inferiority complexes in real life. Okay? So when niggas see me doing this shit on the internet, no, that nigga can't be this. Nigga can't be that. Ain't no way, man. No. You niggas out here fucking dick watching, dick searching. If you ever ask a bitch about my dick, nigga, She already had it. That's all I'm gonna say. If you had to ask about my dick, nigga, you know what it is. You knew it. All right. You know what I'm saying? You already knew, nigga. If you had to ask about it, yeah. We gonna move on from there. Hey, man, crazy, dog. Crazy. That nigga, hey, daddy of the year. Dad of the year, entrepreneur of the year. I'm gonna be making $80,000 selling hot dogs. Nigga, what? What? Yeah. $80,000. Just to find your ass motherfucking begging for cheese, nigga. Hey, can y'all send us a cash out so we get some cheese? We gotta get money to get cheese so we get the cart. But anyway, man. Hey, hey, Shadow Dragon, it's automated, bro. Everything is automatic. It's a computer. He ain't gotta do no work. All they gotta do is press the button. I know that nigga type like this too. I know he type like this. I know it. But hey, man, shout out to him. Listen, he made some valid points, and this is what shows you. And regardless of what you want to say about Cynthia G, bro, Cynthia G is a pretty decent debater. I won't say great. She's really good at gaslighting. She's really good at standing her points, and she does understand whenever you make a flaw or you make a mistake. And she understands how we'll see it. I'm not gonna, but I do respect Cynthia G because I've seen her in debates. And I actually, like I said, me and her had back and forth before she tried that bullshit on what's name. And that was a turning point for me and Cynthia G, was that because then, even regardless of whatever, bro, it was like neutral. But then she went, oh, ugly ass nigga, and it's all. I'm like, now, Cynthia G, and I forgot to put motherfucking RuPaul in the on the thumbnail. I'll fix it later. But Cynthia G, baby, you can't look like motherfucking, come on now. You can't look like a goddamn prototype for the motherfucking transgender of America and call somebody ugly now. Come on, Cynthia G. You got the whole, like, your whole shit, man. Okay? Luckily, your titties touching, because you know, hey, how I go, brothers? Them titties don't touch. They doing too much. And Cynthia G had that gap between them titties, nigga. Bam. And Cynthia G didn't have them titties, motherfucker. If them motherfucking titties wasn't motherfucking clap together, Cynthia G, you have to ask some problems, bro. But nah, man, let's go, man. Let's go.
Okay, so you're not gonna just come sit up here. Let me just read.
Yeah, all that what they say you do is just full of crap.
A few moments later.
Yeah, definitely. I'm getting the Sophia code. Don't come up here and think you're wasting time. I'm telling you that right now. Don't do it. You better.
But thank you for letting me up. I appreciate it.
Okay, so the Queen Slayer official.
Listen, bro. Y'all niggas called me ugly. Lord Jesus. This nigga had the nerve. Even though I'm an ugly ass nigga, bro, I'm not this ugly nigga. God damn. Brother, do you need me to motherfucking send you some? I got an extra pair of fucking Andis T-liners, brother. Do you need me to send them to you? Do something, nigga. Jesus. Hey. Oh God. Oh. Listen. This, bro, y'all kill me, dog. This is why the niggas that like I get more hoes than you. What nigga where? We seen what you married, nigga. That don't even count as hoes. That count as half hoes, nigga. You married Flora. You married her.
Say God's wife is not Sophia. Her name is Ashera. Is that Shera Seven's name too? Ashera? Is her name really Ashera? And she cut it and called Ashera. James, what do you got to say? You got the last 10 minutes to waste time. What do you got?
Okay, well, I like to say the
Hold up, just real quick, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate you guys on the support, man. Let me so I don't what's the name. And again, remind me in the chat if you guys send me a cash app. I told you my little change sign don't work, so I greatly appreciate y'all. Shout out to the sophisticated jerk for the 10. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Showing support. Appreciate you, brother. I greatly appreciate you. And shout out to my man Artifacts for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to my man Down South Yellow for the 444. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Oh, shit, all right. And shout out to my A1 Day One. Shout out to my A1 Day One Reggie, man, for the 5. Appreciate you on the cash. Of course, yeah. Cynthia G don't want to be dark skinned, bro. I told you that's another big thing too. We ain't gonna get into that. We gonna just stick to the content, man.
The reason why black men have so much hatred, well, I assume that they have that much hatred. A lot of black men feel like black women is the vessel of the white man. So essentially, they view black women like the government, not just food stamps and welfare, but everything.
Do you think this is
Because
rejection?
no, yes, and because a lot of a negative experience.
Well, hold on. Again, this narrative, and listen. This is what Cynthia G is really good at. I don't know what level of psychology she has, but she did. She clearly talks about it a lot. So I'm guessing she took some psychology classes. She might have had a minor, or even possibly a major or whatever in college. I don't know. So what you learn over time is there are ways to lead people into certain things, and you know, if they're starting to make a point that could counter your point, you cut them off by whatever. Do you think it could be a rejection? Black women are not rejecting black men. Okay. Let's get that out here right now. All right. Rejecting them publicly, yes. Rejecting them socially, to a degree. But the most important thing that niggas want the most sexually, not at all. Okay. Again, pussy preservation needs to be the new conversation. Baby, you can talk all kinds of shit about me and pull the Cynthia G. I hate you niggas. Can't stand you niggas. Don't want. These niggas broke. These niggas dusty. These crusty. These niggas don't do this. These niggas don't do that. These niggas can't do this. They can't do that. They ain't gonna do this. They ain't gonna do that. They won't do this. They won't do that. Right? And then at the end of the day, baby, listen. You come to me like this.
Yes, Daddy, come get this cooch. It's hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza, baby. Hot and moist. You're gonna have to lay me on a towel. Let me bend these legs back like a paper clip, bitch. Daddy, come get this cat.
Told you, hey, the bull daggers told you. They just need some dick. That's it. Even the dickless, okay? Know y'all need the dick and your adoration and addiction to dick. Okay, you need some dick. That is. Now I'm not, of course, I'm not saying that's everything or whatever, but almost. All right. To the black woman, I told you, physical attraction, sexual satisfaction. You need those two things, bro, to make any fucking relationship work. I don't know how, why, the rhyme or reason as to why it's that way, but that's how it is. Physical attraction, sexual satisfaction. You don't have those two things. She ain't gonna be there long. Okay. And the two is more important than the one. Because you can be, you know what I mean? Like you say it all the time. They make the joke. Girl, why you with him? And then she smiled. Oh, okay. Listen, brother, I told you.
Don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah.
You press that button, brother. Hey, she'll keep you around. Press that button, my nigga. You gotta please that pussy. You know what I mean? But the whole rejection thing again, no, man, stop it. No. I keep telling y'all 30% of men aren't having 30% of young men aren't sexually active. Well, I promise you the majority of those men that they surveyed were not black. Okay? All right. I don't believe there's a 1/3 of fucking black men out here just completely totally out of the sexual marketplace. Now, am I saying it's none of us? No, I'm not saying it's none of us, but 30% for niggas, no way. Pussy is always too plentiful.
That we have had growing the upbringing of the dealings with black women and black men, and they feel like black women stood in the way of their growth, meaning that they stood in the way, wanted to raise men instead not their fathers. They feel like black women stood in the way and to prevent their fathers from being in their life, and they.
Now again, I gotta bring attention to y'all. This y'all understand that he's saying they, not us. They, not us. So still in this point, he calls himself defending black men, but being outside of us. He's telling our story for us. He's taking the talking points and the shit that we've shared and he's seen us talk about, and now it's they, not us. When again, this nigga right here is clearly a product of what he's talking about. Now we'll get into it. Everybody know the story. We might get into it a little later, but it's not important right now. Okay, bruh, if you're not with us, bro, hey, get the fuck on. You don't need to speak for us, dog. We do a much better job doing it ourselves. But again, he's done a pretty decent job of all the fucking wonderful shit we said over here this way for these few years. Nigga, hey, just fucking repeat like a parrot. And he's doing his best job to put it together.
Most black men not going to admit it, but we feel like we are feminine because our mothers wanted to be dominant over the fathers. And so a lot of boys that was raised up under their mama was raised up feminine just like their.
Now he's saying we. So when he was saying one part, he's saying they, right? But now he's saying we when he talks about being the effeminate, raised by the effeminate mothers and so on and so forth. So he has an understanding of this. The nigga had a crazy ass story about his daddy. If you heard it, you heard it. It's wild. Fuck it. The nigga said he bought his, so somehow, some way, his dad ended up disabled and dismembered. Okay, we'll say that, right? And somehow, some way, he told the story to the world about him buying his daddy some pussy, okay, purchasing some pussy, and watching his dad have sex with a woman in the back of a van. He told this story to the world, y'all. Nobody asked this, unsolicited. This nigga told everybody this shit.
Your relationship with your children.
Oh my God.
Okay. Yes, nigga. That's what he said. Great. He said this.
Your mama.
So they're delusional, basically.
Well, yes, I would say we delusional because our upbringing. We didn't have that masculine, and then for black women to make fun of black men.
Black men walked up. You didn't have a masculine.
No matter how it happened, she chose them though. No matter how it happened, and
so
we
black men are mad because black women keep choosing to have children with black men.
No, black men are not mad that black women keep choosing to have children with black men. Again, this is why I say the things I say, because people really don't understand, much deeper than surface level. And again, I'm not acting like, I don't say that to be this, bro, but once you come to understand just how much people don't know or people think they know, and they've never been told, they never had shit explained to them, and it walked down to them, not to belittle them or whatever, but to actually inform them of what's going on or what they're looking at or what they're dealing with or how something's supposed to work. Okay, people go their whole life, bro, just fucking oblivious. Ignorance truly is bliss, right? You don't know you're not supposed to use that shit that way, but you saw somebody else do it, and that's the way you do it. Not knowing that doing it that way is fucking destroying, like, both parts or whatever. Like, nah, bro, you don't do it this way. This is how you do it. Oh, I never knew. Yeah, motherfucker, what the hell? That's literally how the majority of us went through life, and this is why we're trying to the young niggas. Shout out to the young niggas. Yo, this is so y'all literally don't have to make the mistakes we made, bro. Now, some of you niggas still gonna do it anyway. But the thing y'all not gonna be able to put on us that we was able to put on the previous generation is that we telling y'all. They didn't tell us because they weren't told. And they didn't, and they just feel like, hey, it was good for me, so it's good for him. We understand it now, you know, to the level we are in human development and, you know, mental health and, you know, emotional fucking health and all these different things and so on and so forth, that there's a line that you should not cross, and you can't assume or expect that because it was good for you, it was good for them. All right. Everybody can't motherfucking bench press motherfucking 315. Everybody can't run a fucking sub 540. Okay. The same way we can understand that from a physical aspect, it's the same way in a mental, right? Or you know, or spiritual or personality type. People have different personalities. Everybody's not meant to be just this hard ass motherfucking stoic. I don't need no love. I don't need no affection ass motherfucker. We're human beings. And that's what we're starting. And because men have matured and learned that, hey, bro, yeah, this masculinity shit, it's the framework. But on that framework, you have individual traits of each and every man. All right. And most importantly, why would you make a man suffer if he doesn't have to? There's other ways for him to get fucking stronger. You feel me? There's other ways. Ronnie Coleman, that's for you guys, the king of fucking bodybuilding. Ronnie Coleman understands now that there would have been ways for him to get as big as he got, right? Or methods he could have used that would not have costed him to the fucking level that it cost him. Okay. He said he wouldn't change nothing, but bro, come on, stop it. If you knew a way that you could still get as big as you fucking get, and that's what shows you what the generation say. I wouldn't change nothing. Nigga, yes, the fuck you would. You be up and walking and running and living your life now, not in fucking pain every single fucking day. But again, and that's no disrespect to Ronnie Coleman, because again, he is what he is, right? Legendary. But what I'm saying is, once you learn better, you do better. A lot of these colloquialisms, man, are getting lost. You know what y'all say? Losing the recipes. We losing the recipes, bro. This losing recipe shit is really, really true, and it's caught up in some of the most simplest shit that we just, you know, people don't say no more. People don't look at no more. Don't you know, pass down to the next generation. When you learn better, you do better. Each one teach one, right? So it's my job to let the young niggas know, hey, bro, don't do that shit. All right. I did it. My homeboy did it. Whoever, whatever did it. I heard a story about somebody who did it, and he did that shit, and it turned out just this way. Now, if you want to go ahead after I tell you, that's not on me. But at least now, again, I did my part. The difference is, before us, for our generations, nobody was doing their part and even letting us know. You was getting out here, figuring this shit out on your own. Be a man, nigga. Be a man. What, Mulan, nigga? Be a man. Motherfucking Mulan fucking song playing, nigga. Be a man. And then you end up with fucked up fucking consequences or whatever, right? And you got to try to find your way to get out of that shit. Blanco, what up?
No, not black men, meaning every last one of them.
They're having children with black men. That's
Yes,
they're
but-
having children.
Yeah, but every black man didn't walk out. That's a
Nearly
fallacy.
all black women have children with black men.
Right,
So
but I'm
you-
not saying
you're not
you
gonna
make it
make
seem
this-
as though
hold
black
on
men
for a
all of them walked out.
Hold on, James. All of them don't need to walk out. The vast majority of them walked out.
The vast majority is crazy. Now the majority would be 50.1%, right? All right. 50.1% would be the majority, but the vast majority is, we talking like at least 75. So you mean to tell me 3/4 of black men walked out of their fucking, even, let's not even go to over half of black men walked out of their family's lives? You know how stupid that sounds? Especially when up to the 60s, what, it was a fucking 90-some% fucking marriage rate or whatever the fuck it was. But because Cynthia G has a brand, and she has an echo chamber of hurt, undesirable black women that's made poor decisions with their pussy. They not motherfucking practicing no pussy preservation. Okay, not practicing pussy preservation, and they got an ain't shit baby daddy or daddies, more likely. And again, I'm saying more likely because over the women that have kids, I'm gonna say this again. This is why it's important, and I don't think people understand the gravity of it. Everybody talks about the 73% or the 70+% of I don't even know what it is now. We definitely gotta, because I think those numbers came from what, 2020 or 2020, maybe 2022. You know what I'm saying? But either way, 70+%, 73% was definitely it, right? 73% was the last numbers that were recorded of births with no marriages, right? No marriage births. Of those 73%, 60% have multiple kids by multiple men. We just saw it yesterday on we did the review, and it's a Friday. So remember, we did the balloon pop review. You had two of the most attractive women on there. I would say the chick in the red was the baddest one. The baddest chick, bro. She's 23. At 23, she got two baby daddies. At 23, she got two baby daddies. Hey, Vic, don't do that, fam. Don't do that. Don't do that, Vic. Don't block nobody or no shit like that. Hey, if people over here supporting Buddy or whatever, and I don't know if he's in here. I didn't block him. But yeah, don't put them motherfucking whack ass flags up in my chat, bro. Don't do that. Because I don't go nowhere else and have my people doing no shit like that. Don't do that, bro.
There has always, since there's been.
Oh, my bad. That sidetracked me. So yeah, the girl was 23, bro. Attractive. Bro, had a life together. She's about to be an RN at 23. Y'all know how hard it is to fucking be a fucking RN, bro? You got to have a degree for that shit now. So that means she got a fucking college degree. She's working or close to passing the fucking I forget what the exam is. If one of you ladies or men could what's the name? All right, Vic, we good, bro. No problem. We good, fam. I know you mean no disrespect. But 23 years old, bro, attractive. Got a life together. And she got two baby daddies. Two of them. What are you talking about, Cynthia? Cynthia, what are you saying? The vast majority of black men? No, baby. The problem is the same nigga y'all fucking, the minority of niggas. We talking about 80-20. Let me explain to y'all again. 80-20 rule means the 20% of the niggas, okay, get the pussy way more easier than the 80%. That don't mean the 80% not getting no pussy at all. That just mean the 20% get the pussy first. Okay? We got to start a fucking talking points okay? You got to start a fucking talking points university and really start, breaking these things down and explaining them in detail as to what they mean, because people like to use it. Oh, 80-20, you niggas. Nigga. No, nigga, that don't mean 80% of niggas not getting no pussy. It just means 80% of niggas got to do a little bit more work than 20%. The 20% of them niggas is getting the pussy easy. And out of that 20% shit, 10%. So 10% of the niggas, not less than that. Like 1% of the niggas got pussy actually getting thrown at them. You know what I'm saying? Of that 1% is like, you know what I'm saying? Usually the celebrities or, the neighborhood dope nigga or the, whatever, somebody of importance and nigga that's got a lot of fucking motion, right? Of the rest of that fucking nigga, 19%, niggas just, they got they got charisma or riz. You know what I'm saying? They attractive. You know what I'm saying? They tall, handsome, chocolate. You feel me? Even some of the light-skinned niggas too. Light-skinned niggas, I guess. But, but still, those dudes just don't have to really work hard at all. Or whatever. They approach a chick, they whatever, talk to her, and she going. Just off of, right, whatever right in front of them. Okay. Now the 8%, niggas gotta do a little bit more extra. Oh yeah, and the 20% got a roster. The 20% niggas got rosters. And a roster, fellas, I'm gonna ask y'all, because I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about no roster. Fellas, How many you got to have on the team for it to be a roster? Fellas only. Ladies, cover your eyes. If you're in here, ladies, cover your eyes up. Don't pay attention to this. Fellas, this is a participation question. How many women you got to have on the team, brother, for it to be a roster? How many options you got to have? Mr. Player Made, I like it. E Black, I like it. No. See, I can deal 3 to 5. Hey, Antonio, hey, 5. 5 is the fun. Hey, 5 is the magic number, nigga. The brother named Player Made. So hey, 5, nigga. You gotta have at least 5 of them things. When you go hoop, what? Ain't nobody playing. Nobody want to play no fucking 3-on-3. Nobody want to play no fucking half court. Nigga, we want to run full, nigga. You need 5 to run fulls, okay? You need 5 to run fulls, nigga. You know we running all of it. All the way full up in there.
Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
All of it. Hey, man, greatly appreciate you guys coming in with support today, too, man, on a Sunday, man, especially right before Christmas. Listen, I do not take this stuff for granted. I don't take it for granted. Every penny you send me, bro, I appreciate it. Every like, I appreciate it. I don't ask for it. You guys just do it. And that's the way it's supposed to be, bro. Again, I'm not knocking nobody that does. But if you fuck with me, bro, hey, and you appreciate me, I appreciate when you show your appreciation, bro. I've seen other people do it. I know it in one of these days, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So again, I do not take this shit for granted, man. Especially again, nigga, we are what's today? Nigga, we 3 days for Christmas and y'all giving me money. Okay. Hey, I appreciate you. Shout out to my man KFC. Greatly appreciate you, brother, for the 350. JP was not the right person to engage with Cynthia G. Cynthia G won't talk to other people, bro. Cynthia G's not going to talk to quote unquote manosphere niggas or anybody that can make decent valid points. She's not really going to do that, dog. She not. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have tried to pull up to her shit one time. I think like long time ago, way before like whatever. And she left me in the back. You know? You feel me? So, but then too, I think it might be right at the end of the show. So I might have just pulled up too late. Like I told you, I'm not sub to people. I'm not sub to Cynthia G. Anybody say I'm not really, the biggest fans of. I don't watch them, bro. I don't watch people. I don't, whatever. Especially I already know her rhetoric. Okay, but and then Cynthia G. Once upon a time, she was supposed to set up a debate with Obsidian, and that shit fell through because of whatever. She don't really want to be challenged, man. Shout out to the Roger Report, brother. Greatly appreciate you for the 20 ball. Ain't nothing but some money. I just got here a few minutes ago, but it sounds like he's repeating his interpretation of what black women told him that black men told them. What he says behind the them and us is interesting too. Yeah, exactly. The they and we is what he used. But yeah, exactly, brother. Appreciate you, Roger Report. Shout out to my man, motherfucking Caesar's Palace, man. Shout out to Caesar's Palace, brother. Greatly appreciate you coming through, doubling up on the motherfucking, hey, man, putting the club soda on it, man.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Doubling up, a double shot of motherfucking club soda, my brother. Miss Fantastic tells us our only truth over here, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you understanding it and realizing, brother. Real recognize real. I ain't never gonna say y'all no bullshit, bro. Hey, it is what it is, nigga. All right. Shout out to Chris T, 3rd Ward, 504. Appreciate you, brother, for the 2. Three is a roster or at least a rotation. Nah, brother. 3 is a rotation, brother. Three is definitely a rotation, but I think you need 5 to be a roster, brother. You need 5 for a roster, brother. We hoopers over here, so you got to at least have, hey, we got to be able to run full court, baby. Shout out to JD Ridge. Greatly appreciate you, brother, for the 2. I see CNG still running rampant in Gotham. Yeah, man, she back, man. And she done got out of the asylum, man. They let her out. Dedicated to my children's future. Appreciate you, brother, for the 5. 3 is a roster for most blue collar men. I think talking 5 is in the 1%. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that make you 1%, brother. I don't think. I ain't saying, you know. That 5 is a magic number, though. You know what I'm saying? When you get 5, man, you carrying 5 like consistently, and then you know, you all right. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, you just laugh at niggas when they say silly shit. Dedicated to my children. Oh, I'm no, Rogers report again. Appreciate you, brother, for another 5, man. Difference is actually more like 90% is strapping up and 10% are reckless with their seed. Most brothers don't want children with sisters. Yeah, well, I don't think it's not that they don't want children with sisters. Brothers have understood the whole child support shit. They seen their homeboys, they seen their daddies, and men are just being way smarter, bro. The majority of black men use condoms. Don't take my word for it. Everything I say, motherfucking Google it, nigga. Okay? Y'all dicks there. No, again, black men, black men have the most STDs. We have sex with the women that have the highest STD rates. What do you expect? And then we know what they doing. They fucking the brother fuckers. I told y'all this. I was the first one that Media Man wasn't even doing no motherfucking content, nigga. Okay? I told y'all this. Way back when we had the Ninja Turtle looking bitch that was talking about how she was out here fucking the bi motherfuckers. She would deal with bi dudes. She just want to deal with bi black dudes. Okay? I told y'all this shit first. I've been knew this. I've been on this motherfucking it's never been black men's fault shit, bro. I've been tired of hearing this for forever. Straight niggas get blamed for everything. It's always Jermaine's fault. Shut up, bitch. Shout out to a man, Vet Life. Appreciate the Vet Life for the 20 ball. Ain't nothing but some money. Salute, fam. You were correct on her not engaging Mansfield guys. Last time she did that with Anger Man, y'all saw what happened. She was completely exposed on why she think and she felt the way she did. Daddy issues. Yeah, man. Shout out to Anger Man too, man. Yeah, shout out to Anger Man, man. Like I said, hey, shout out to Anger Man. Shout out to Obsidian. Shout out to people that's been doing this shit for some time, dog. Anger Man been at this shit for over 10 years at this point, man. Anger Man was like even before, like I think before was a Manosphere. That's why he's one of the founders. And shout out to him, man. Still doing this thing or whatever. But yeah, man, that's like you said, and she's expressed that shit before. She don't want to have a conversation with nobody that's got, you know, actual debating skills and knows what the fuck we're talking about, dog, and can put the shit together. But again, he's doing a decent job of taking what he's heard from us and, you know, pretty much relaying it back to her. But it's easy for her to steer him to where she needs him to be to have the argument because he doesn't know the tactics or the, you know, the true fucking points of the subject matter. Shout out to Dr. Steele. Really appreciate you, brother, for the 5. Some men have the tendency to come at the man-hating content creators with the wrong mindset, disingenuous, unprepared, and silly. It's embarrassing. Well, no, I mean, I know a lot of niggas go up there with whatever too to play jokes, but again, they don't want to talk to us. They will talk to the Jay Princes because again, they're not threatened by Jay Prince. They're not threatened by him. This is an easy win. This is an easy dub to her in her mind or whatever. He's easy to manipulate. He doesn't know how to debate. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know, let's move on.
In absentee fatherhood in the black community, it's always been a very high rate. It's always
So
been. Black men did walk out. They did walk out, and they're lying.
Okay, so let's say that to be true. Nobody's
no, and this is why I say you never concede. You never concede. You never concede. No, motherfucker, do not concede, especially to something that's not a fact or something that you cannot motherfucking prove. Show me the fucking stats that where anywhere at any point in time where it said the majority of fucking black men abandon their families. Show me one piece of paperwork, one study, even the Moynihan report that the largest number it said was, I think it was like 30%, either a quarter or 30%, 25 to 30%. 70 is way motherfucking bigger than 30. Fuck is we talking about? What are we talking about? And again, remember, up until like 1965, you had an 80% fucking marriage rate in America. What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we talking about? Why we want to make it seem like black people have, and this is why I say we have a bad conception of perception. Black people have a bad conception of perception. The crack epidemic, nigga. The minority of niggas did crack. Y'all think that 75% of niggas out here motherfucking on No, nigga. Not only was it fucking a small percentage, it was in fucking certain locations. It took years for crack to spread from motherfucking LA, Cali to the rest of the fucking country. It took years for that shit to get like nationwide. So why we want to act like the majority of fucking black people suffered from the fucking crack epidemic? No, it just wasn't true, nigga. Just not true. Out of your family members, if you got one crackhead, do the math. Okay? Out of all my family, immediate fucking family, bro. Grandma, granddaddy, uncles, aunts. Okay? That's a lot of them. As we say, as we used to say in the South, nigga, it's a whole heap of them. A whole heap. You got one, bro. Look at the percentages there. But niggas love motherfucking acting like, yeah, man, everybody was on crack. Shit, who? Shit, me? Shit, me? Shout out, man. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you for the reminder, JC. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to JC the Conqueror for the 5. And shout out to my man Brandon. Brandon, appreciate you, brother, for the 5. But yeah, man, come on. The perception, the conception of perception with black people, bro, is just all ass backwards, dog.
Asking why black men decide to walk out from that black
They didn't
woman.
have no money. No, it's documented. It's documented in a 1-to-1 report in every single report. Black men couldn't provide for their children. So despite continuously creating them, they just abandoned it. That's why. They abandoned them because they couldn't afford to take care of them.
If we're going to be honest, the black woman couldn't provide for them neither. They both was a piece of shit. Black women and black men. So the black woman is just some.
That's a great point. Listen, again, why are you having fucking all these kids if you cannot afford them? And this is more so now. Now, see, Cynthia G has a point if she's talking back in those days when women were not allowed to work, women weren't allowed to have certain things, women couldn't own a bank account, so on and so forth. She had to depend on that man, okay, for her financial fucking survival and provision. Okay, she had to, because otherwise she was a woman. She didn't, it's certain rights and things she couldn't do, right? So understanding that, she has a point. That's why she wants to keep it there. But now, let's bring it currently now. Okay? Why are black women having children they cannot afford with ain't shit ass niggas? Okay? Why? In this day and age where your body, your choice, women don't want to get married no more. I told y'all, the future is baby mama. Rihanna is motherfucking supporting motherfucking baby mama-ism. They're not even talking about Sierra no more. Don't mind want to be fucking Sierra. They want to be Summer Walker. Black women look at marriage as oppression. They look at it as oppression because they don't see the black man as valuable. So if the reason why Sierra was bumped up to where she was bumped up is because Sierra married a rich nigga after being a baby mama. These normal everyday black men walking around with me and you look at niggas, and because you don't got a motherfucking big ass motherfucking chain with diamonds in it, you riding around in the brand new 2025 fucking Rolls Royce or Bentley. Okay? Oh, you just a broke ass nigga. You're not here motherfucking throwing money in the club. You know what I'm saying? You're not motherfucking designer from head to toe. Not knowing that this nigga is a motherfucking, you know, well over 6 figures. He making $200,000 plus a year. The nigga low key in a couple of years he's gonna be a fucking millionaire. But because he don't wear his money, he don't show it. oh, this is a broke ass nigga. You ain't making no real money. You ain't in the NBA. You ain't in the NFL. You ain't this. You ain't that. You ain't, like, bruh, that's the mentality, and that's the standard black women put on black men. If black women saw black men as valuable, they would be more apt to get married. Black men are more marriage minded than black women. That's how, again, there are at least 1 million more black women. Okay. There are at least 1 million more black women. I think they was just say 18 and up, right? 1 million more black women 18 and up than black men, but yet and still there's at least 500,000 more married black men than black women. So who the fuck is the person that's fucking up all the marriages? Oh, don't know why they want to stay married, y'all. Well, no, that wouldn't be the case if, again, black men don't have a higher divorce rate than marriage rate. You do. The only demographic that has a higher divorce rate than marriage rate are black women. That means the women that even were married before are still getting fucking divorced unless y'all are getting married. But you know what ain't? But hey, you definitely still having them babies. You definitely letting them niggas motherfucking. Definitely let them do this all up in your pussy. Okay? Every time you let a nigga hit. Again, pussy preservation is the new needs to be the new conversation. Pussy preservation needs to be the new conversation. And again, baby, do what you want to do with your pussy, but what you're not gonna do is come around and then blame all the dicks for it. It's crazy. One pussy blames all the dicks. Oh, you know, most. Not all. If you're a black man talking about fucking black women, and remember we did this 2 weeks ago, we did talk about the miseducation of all. If you're a black man and you're saying anything critical, no matter how factual it may be, you have to put in not all. But as a black woman, it doesn't matter when you say all, even when it's fucking false. We saw that on Daily Wrap Up Crew. We see this here with Cynthia G. Most black fathers abandon their families. Cynthia G, please show us one motherfucking thing. Even in the Moynihan report where it said the majority of black fathers abandon their kids. Show it. You can't. No, you can't. It's not there. But because black women are in this motherfucking thing, and that's why I tell y'all, man, these echo chambers, these misandrous, these black motherfucking hatred, these black men hatred cells, bro, they're growing, man. You got to understand this. If a woman is listening to Cynthia G, hey, don't fuck with me, shawty. All right, you listen to Cynthia G. Hey, you can never be nothing more than a fuck buddy. Sorry, that's it. I ain't gonna turn out that mouth now. Turn that mouth now. Man, hey. You know what I'm saying? You can apologize to me for listening to Cynthia G in that way. But I already know your mindset. That tells me so much about you.
On this
who does the Bible say is the provider?
They say that, man. Yeah.
Right.
But
so black women don't need to have no money. In a patriarchal system, who says the man is the provider?
But but this is the same Bible
patriarchal system. Hold on. In the patriarchal.
Yeah, and my understanding, this whole thing was against how the Bible and how religion like fuck black women up or some shit like this. So it's crazy that the topic of the show would be the negativity of the Bible, right? And saying how the Bible was this horrible thing, but now you use the Bible to try and support your point, or religion, excuse me. So about religion, that's what it was about. So the major topic of this thing was I think the effects of religion on black men or black women or whatever the fuck it was, right? And let me see. Does religion teach men to hate women? There we go. So how are you going to ask the question, does religion teach men to hate women, right? But then you talk about how religion tells the man that he has to provide for the woman. Religion teaches men that you're responsible for that woman. It's your duty to her.
Patriarchal system that Black men not only subscribe to but protect. Who's supposed to be the provider?
Oh, I would say that Bible says the man, but you trying to debunk the Bible.
The Bible says the man. Hold on.
Shout out to Jay Prince. You trying to debunk? So how you gonna say that if you trying to debunk? You trying to say religion is bad? If you're trying to debunk and say that it's bullshit and it is this or all these negative things, how now are you going to use it as a negative? So shout out to Jay Prince for picking that up and pointing it out. Like how you on both sides. So you shouldn't even be arguing for anything in the Bible if you're saying this is bad. The majority of it is bad. What are we doing? You can't do both.
On, James. The Bible says the man, the patriarchal system says the man. Not only did the patriarchal system say the man, but they orchestrated a situation where the woman could not be the provider, although Black women, for the most part, was the provider. So
that's another no. Black women were not the provider. No, they weren't. The man was still again. Black men have all as boys. Black men had to be providers. As boys, I know this firsthand. Shout out to my uncle, may he rest in peace. Okay. My uncle told us stories about how they could only go to school during non like cropping seasons, right? All right. They could only go to the school like in the wintertime to where the shit wouldn't grow. And it was nothing to fucking pick or whatever. Bro, as soon as fucking the the fields opened up or so on and so forth, it was bro, boys had to go and make money with for the family, just like the dad did. What are you talking about? That's another thing you guys talk about. Well, Black men don't have an appreciation for education. And we weren't fucking taught to. That was literally, you had to be more industrious than studious. Reading them books wasn't putting no motherfucking money on your table right then and there. It wasn't no time for no motherfucking potential. It wasn't no, even back in those days, it wasn't no welfare. This is, you see, everybody likes to hang just on the welfare shit, right? But then you forget about, bro, there was if you, for our age, we know this. We can talk to those people, right? You can hear the stories. For those of us that had real life interactions with people that were prior to fucking welfare being in existence, bruh, what are you talking about? The black what? So Black men weren't providing then either. So slavery happened, niggas get free, Black women have kids with all these niggas abandon their fucking family, and the women provide when you just said, but the women couldn't have no money, women couldn't have no bank accounts. And what are we doing? What are we talking about, bro? This is just it's just ridiculous, dog. School breaks are the same as farming season nationwide. Plunder, I never understood that. That's a great point. I guess that's a great point. But I mean, I'd imagine in the springtime it was more, but summer was whatever. Because niggas was still definitely working in the summer, nigga. The only patriarchal system that gets respect is the white man. They will never respect or recognize the Black man system. Well, I mean, that's a part of the problem.
Place where you're wrong at is saying Black women weren't the provider. Yes, they were. They were the provider of the children, and they were provider of that Black man.
So hold on. So now they're the provider of the children. Oh, she's saying provide, not providing the children, but providing for the children. No, that's just no. Cynthia. Jesus Christ.
Who was staying up in that home because Black men weren't really leaving the home. No, they were not. No, they were not. What they were doing is going from one woman's home to another woman's home. They weren't just leaving the home. They was going back into somebody else's home, helping them to create some children that they couldn't afford, and they knew they couldn't afford because they just bounced on Tiffany over there who had the kids that they couldn't afford.
Again, Cynthia G, how many relationships was this? I mean, how many men were this? How many Black men actually had a motherfucking Big Daddy had a family, a neighborhood over, and he had another one in the next county. Baby, that was few and far between. And then too, how the hell Miss Laura and Miss Josephine fucking on this dude and they know he married. We all go to the same church. Why is this heifer, this hoe, fucking on this man's motherfucking this woman's husband? They go to church together. Why are you letting motherfucking Mr. Rufus drop that dick off at your residence? Huh? Why are we not telling or talking about the woman that knew this man was fucking married and had a family, and she fucked him and started a family with him anyway? Why? Why are we not talking about that? One of the most fucking craziest stories ever, bro. Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens tells a fucking story about how his fucking dad, his dad lived like down the street for him or some shit his whole life and he never knew. Why? Because his mom knew and she didn't want to fucking shame herself and tell her son, hey, that's your dad. I was a hoe. I fucked him. I knew he was married. I know he had a family. I couldn't resist the dick. And hey, I just went with it. Now you here. We don't talk about that. Across the fucking street. Across the street. Where is the motherfucking mothers, the black women's motherfucking accountability in this shit? Y'all keep talking about the dick, the dick, the dick, the dick, the dick. What about the pussy? He didn't take it. He didn't hit you with the mystical, I came in with my dick in my hand. Pussy crook. No, the nigga didn't, you laid down with this man you know had a family. Now, am I saying that he's right? No, I'm not absolving him. But he's clearly a piece of shit nigga. Clearly. But you, knowing he's a piece of shit nigga, at the very least, the nigga is cheating with you he already got 3 kids and a wife. Why would you let him nut in you? Shout out to Chief Rocker. There is none. Even back in the 50s and 60s, black women still told the line for the sisterhood. Of course, bro. Of course.
That's what the reports are saying. I'm not going to believe you. I'm going to believe every report. Where do you think they got the notion from that a black man went to get some milk and never came back? Where do you think that came from?
Actually, that wasn't a fucking black man. That was a white man. It's a white man joke. It's a white man joke. Shout out to Harlem Nights, Eddie Murphy, for putting that together. You know, when Sunshine or whatever, hey, put your mother on the phone. I'm never coming back home. White dudes doing that way more than black men were. White men could afford to. White men could afford to do it.
That's a widely known notion. He just went to get a gallon of milk. Where do you think that came from?
It came from what they tell us, that black man just went out go get some milk and never came back home because he feels inadequate. That's what they told us. They don't even
let's say that's not true. Fine, that's not true. Why are black men taking care of their kids now?
Now, listen, and again, it's been confirmed. Cynthia G, this is not a rumor no more, right? Cynthia G has a kid, correct? Has it been confirmed? Again, I knew we went over all this shit. I never knew or whatever. So does Cynthia G have a child or not? Does she actually have a child? This is no longer rumor, correct? Someone confirmed that it's been confirmed that Cynthia G has a child. Hey man, we got 300 people in here watching, man. Hey, Mons, give me a like check. Actually, I can do it myself. I got it up. Give me a second. Where's it at? No, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. Let me refresh. I got 278 watch. Come on, bro. What the hell we doing, bro? This nigga, I know. Hey, y'all give me your money, okay? but I need you to do the shit that's free. Hit the like button for me. Nigga, I'm short more than 100 likes. This ain't no motherfucking nigga. This is not a fucking clearance sale. I know it's criminal, but you ain't forgetting no motherfucking criminal deal around here, nigga, on these likes. Hit the like button. If you like it, steal. And you niggas is definitely stealing, so you must be killing. Hit the damn like button.
That's the murder man thing.
Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man.
Okay, so she confirmed it. So again, this is this is 2 points in Cynthia G's life, right? To where she's been disappointed by men, her father and her child's father. Cynthia, love, don't project your fucking situation on, everybody else. No. That's the nigga that you decided to be baby mama number 4 or 5 for. You went out here and let the notorious nutter nut in you. Okay? Yeah, hey, they don't know about it. They don't know about Krumma. They don't know about Christian, bro. Baby, that's hey. Cynthia G, how about this? Cynthia G, how about you be the since you got this whole congregation of black women, how about you be the pastor, okay, of the pussy preservation conversation? How about you start that, Cynthia G? How about you start telling these black women, hey, listen, you got to have that dick, okay? All right, but don't let the nigga nut in you, baby. All right. Stop letting the niggas nut in you. If he don't bring no condom, you have a condom. Okay? Stop blaming him, talking about he ain't had no condom. Well, baby, you knew he didn't have a condom and you let him. God damn, man. A1 day one. God damn, Chief Rocker. Shit. Shout out to y'all, man. What the hell going on? It's boy, really a criminal around here, boy. Shout out to Chief Rocker, man, doubling up on the motherfucking club soda again, man. Hey, man, Chief Rocker hit me with I think it was them, the 100 ball not too long ago, man. Shout out to Chief Rocker, man.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Doubling up on the club soda, man, for the 100 ball. Appreciate you, brother. I'm waiting for a time when BWE content creators will do a live panel and or call-in show asking unmarried black mothers this one question. What motivated you to discontinue taking your birth control? And did your baby daddy know what you were going to do that? Listen, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen, Chief Rocker. And when we tell this story, bro, all you niggas lie, man. No woman will ever do that. Nigga, listen, stop. Y'all some damn sperm thieves out here, bro. A woman will be in a fucking committed fucking relationship with you, dog, and do some dirty ass shit like that. You created a broken home. No, the fuck I didn't. She did. And how the fuck am I supposed to stay there with this woman that would do something as devious as to create a life purposely, deceptively? And I'm supposed to be able to trust this woman in building a family and in a marriage or relationship or whatever? The bitch stole my sperm. The children are never the mistake. It's just the person that you made them with. Especially when they stole it. Stole your seed.
Well, they told us they don't mean it's true.
Let's say that's not true. Fine, that's not true. Why are black men taking care of their kids now?
Well, me as a black man, I know a collective of black men, they are taking care of their kids.
So the
mothers
majority
ain't
of black men, because we're not going to do hypotheticals, minorities, and what else. The majority of black men do not take care of their kids, regardless of the race of one.
Again, what are we talking about? Again, Cynthia, show us the study, the numbers, the data, the something that proves and corroborates with what you're saying. Show us. That's all we asking for, Sinji. That's all we asking. Sinji, show us one piece of fucking anything. Show us. You can't do it. Again, baby, you did this to you. You let that nigga nut in you. This is a new slogan, y'all. You did this to you. You let that nigga nut in you. You did this to you. Not black men, not the patriarchy, not the, no, bitch, you did this to you. You let that nigga nut in you. Pussy preservation needs to be the new conversation. The reason why we're even having this back and forth and we keep doing this shit is because dick discipline, dick discipline, dick discipline, dick discipline, dick discipline. You niggas aren't doing this with your dick. Yes, we are. The minority of black men have children. Under half of fucking black men have kids. And the shit, that's like 16 to something. 16 to like whatever. What are we talking about? Only you. That's what I'm saying, man.
I can tell you why. I would say this: the ones that's not taking care of their kids usually be the majority. You gonna let me answer? Okay, you gonna let me answer?
Again, it's not the majority. It's not.
I would say that majority of them didn't even have a relationship with their woman. They probably met at a club.
Why did they impregnate her then?
Why do we keep... The crazy part is this. If I meet a criminal, right? Clear criminal, whatever level of criminality they're involved in, and I know beforehand they're a criminal, okay? Or they even have the signs of being a criminal, okay? It's motherfucking July, all right? Just hypothetically, it's July. We in Florida. This young nigga got on a motherfucking a shiesty and a bubble coat in July in Florida. I'm getting the fuck on. I don't know about you, but I'm getting the fuck on. Nothing good is coming out of a fucking situation where a nigga, a young motherfucker in Florida got on a shiesty and a bubble jacket. I'm out. I ain't finna wait around and see what happened and none of this shit. Oh, the youth. In Florida, Eminem, in Florida, brother, in Florida. I'm out. I'm not waiting around for this shit. The problem is, y'all see this the equivalent of a young nigga with a shiesty and a bubble coat on in Florida, and y'all let him nut in you. I know it's a crazy analogy, but that's literally what it is. These are the type niggas y'all let fucking not just have sex, but have unprotected sex with you, and then you can, well, why did he impregnate her? Bitch! The nigga got on the Notorious Nutter starter pack. He got on a designer belt. He got on some designer jeans, designer shoes. He in a scat pack. You know the nigga work at the motherfucking Amazon factory. Okay? He works at Amazon. The nigga motherfucking dressed like he motherfucking a rapper. And you let him nut in you. What do you expect, bitch? What did you expect? That's why he impregnated you. That's what he do. That's what he do.
Well, they both was having sex. The difference is...
you specifically, hold on, because we're not going to do they both having sex.
Why not? We have to. Unless the sex is involuntary, the woman allows that man to enter her unprotected and then let him finish. Brothers, put a 1 in the chat if you ever had a chick say, hey, don't nut in me. Just saying. We all done hit that pussy raw. You hear me? Put a 1 in the chat, brother. Hey, I know it's Sunday. Grins. And if you season, what you ask her? So you gonna catch it for me, right? You gonna catch it for me? Hey, that's that one for free, man. That's for free. That's for free. I don't got no Patreon. I don't charge for consultations. But hey, baby, you gonna make me pull that thing out. Nah, we got it. Hey, you know, God killed a man for wasting his seed. We don't want to waste this, baby. You want me to die? You don't want me to die. I need you to, come on now. I drank a lot of water and pineapples, baby. I ate a lot of pineapples, fresh pineapple too, not no can, baby. Come on now. Hey, man, come on. Hit the like button, nigga. You niggas laughing in my chat. Find out where that like button at. Hit the like button. Nobody do this shit better than me, man. On the sun. Exactly. Yes, Lord. Yes. Chief Rocker, don't give me no more money, bro. Stop. Chief Rocker, stop. Chief Rocker, at this point, brother, stop. Chief Rocker, just put it in, brother. You have overpaid your stay, brother. So just put it in the comments, and whatever you got to say, you want me to read it, just tag me, brother. Don't send me no more money. I'm gonna block you. Shout out to Just My 4 cents. A black man can't walk away from a family he was never a part of. Most baby daddies never lived with their baby mom. That's another good point too, man. Listen, bro. I still won't say the majority of the situations of women getting pregnant are like one night stands or whatever. It's some chicks that they know, right? But yeah, even that, it's like situationships. There are more children being had in situationships than relationships. I do agree with that. I don't think it's a one night stand. I just met you. I don't know your name. You don't know my name. No, but I do think it's like, hey, we chilling and we fucking. But shout out to Chief Rocker again, man. Putting more motherfucking club soda on.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
You ain't taking care of your kids. Rhetoric is misleading. They really salty because the dude didn't want them after the baby. Also, the power of the USG ensures that the biological man takes care of his child. Yup, U.S. government. Oh, what happened to Plan B? That's what I'm saying, man. Listen, all these things, bro. It's so many fucking. Hey, man, and appreciate you, bro. Chief Rocker, man. Yeah, hey, that boy Chief Rocker. Hey, man, been looking out. Hey, definitely, bro. Day one in the building. Greatly appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man. Listen, all this rhetoric, all these excuses, all these things they give. Black people, we're never going to get better until we start treating black women, like adults, like responsible adults. I mean this seriously. All bullshit aside, black women are not children. Okay, we've been taught and told to treat them that way and as such, and never fucking criticize. Oh, she was young. Oh, she grew up in a bad environment. Oh, he misled her. Oh, he fooled her. Oh, no, baby, that's your pussy. You choose who and how niggas get into it. Black women, again, come here. You choose who and how a nigga get into that pussy. Okay? Niggas will go do something. Hey, stay right here. Don't move. Keep your legs up. Keep holding them ankles. Don't you, hey, I gotta have a condom. You gotta hold these legs. I'm gonna run right here to the stove. In 5 minutes, I'll be right back. Bro, niggas have done it. Bro, I done heard niggas done told stories about having they niggas come drop them off rubbers. Nigga, where you at? Hey, bro, this bitch bad, bro. She got, hey, you got a rubber on you, whatever. Yeah, nigga, I keep a couple in the car, whatever. Hey, bro, come on. Swing by, bro. Swing through. Nigga, you 10, 15 minutes away, nigga. You get a ticket, I'll pay for it. Niggas have done that. So that's why I know it's cap when black men aren't wearing condoms and they no. If you tell that nigga, no, hey, you gotta motherfucking wrap it up to get this pussy. Listen.
Hold on. You specifically said that black men are nutting out fully developed babies. So this ain't got nothing to do with black women. It doesn't matter who having sex. Black men are creating these children according to you. They're coming out of his body fully developed according to you. So don't blame that on black women.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. When did he say that? That makes no sense. What do you mean coming out of his body fully developed? What are we saying? That makes no sense.
He's having a kid on his own. It's coming out of his nuts. We don't control his nuts.
No.
Oh, so you're saying so what? This makes no Cynthia, what the fuck are you doing right now? So you're saying that the baby comes out of so okay, so what? We gotta let this play because I didn't see this. I don't know.
Well, what I'm saying is a lot of times when a man don't have a relationship established with a woman and they just have sex, he don't really care, and that's why most men be asking y'all to get a self-deletion.
No, ain't nobody getting an abortion. Hold on. No one's getting an abortion because you want them to. If you don't have a child, what should you do as a man if you don't want a child?
Well, that conversation need to be with both of them.
No. If you don't want a child as a man, as a leader, because you're a leader. As a leader,
right.
What do a man need to do if he don't want to have to produce a child? What does he need to do?
Get clipped, wear condoms, don't have sex at all.
Right, or keep his bodily fluids out of her body.
Okay, so again, no. Why again? So why are we acting like only what Cynthia G is saying that only the men have to be responsible during sex? That's what you're saying? The man is completely totally responsible and the only person fucking culpable in what are you saying? This is why black women, this is why y'all are so fucked up sexually. You literally own no response. You have a woman who is the product of what we're talking about here, that flew across the country to get some dick and get nutted in by a nigga that already had fucking 3 baby mamas before her. She knew this. She knew who and what this nigga was. She flew out to see him. He did what notorious nutters do. And now you still here speaking this rhetoric? What are we talking about, bruh? What are we saying? This is the reason why. And because she can't fucking handle the embarrassment of saying, and what's so crazy is the Cynthia G's of the world, bro, could literally change everything for black people. Fuck it. I gotta be honest. If Cynthia G said, hey, you know what, ladies? I fucked up. You know, all this shit I talked about black men, I mean it. I mean all of it. Black men ain't shit. Black men ain't this. Black men ain't that. Ain't can't don't want. I'm not changing none of that. I still think niggas ain't shit. But where I fucked up is that I chose the exact nigga that I said and I fucking railed against, and I let him put a baby in me. I let him put a baby in me. He didn't force me. He didn't make me. Hell, he didn't even coerce me. Okay? I let him do it. We have to preserve our pussies. Okay? Cynthia G, you could change the world. Just like you changed them wigs.
A woman consenting, hold on. A woman consenting to having sex is not consenting to you putting your bodily fluids in her body. Keep your body. I'm starting a petition to make y'all get prosecuted for rape for doing this. I'm about to propose.
This is crazy. See, Cynthia, you didn't learn nothing from this. You didn't learn nothing about this crazy ass rhetoric, but I'm glad again. The only part of this I saw is maybe like the first 5 minutes or whatever from Fatty Shit when he reviewed it or whatever. I didn't watch the rest of this. So saying that you're gonna have black men prosecuted for rape, for consensual sex, consensual unprotected sex with black women, what? Do you know how that again? Black women have the fucking power and control to be like, no, we're not having sex if you're not wearing a condom. But now you want to have black men prosecuted for some shit that black women not only fuck consent, request. Brothers, put a 1 in the chat if a woman ever asks you to pull the condom out and she asks you what you doing with that. Or she tell you motherfucking take the motherfucking condom off mid-stroke. I just want to feel that connection. Nigga, you know how many times, like, baby, no, baby, we gotta, hey, this is some paperwork or something. What are you doing? Ain't nothing like hitting that Uber ring, nigga. Ain't nothing like, hey, you feel that Uber ring with the condom on, nigga? All right. all right.
Yeah, but you make it sound like all these black women are rape victims. Like
yes,
they want consensual sex.
If you are putting your body in,
black women, that's the biggest rapists.
You're not gonna just come on here and say stupid stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and let your stupidity fly right now because I only got 2 more minutes. So I'm gonna let your stupidity fly instead of cussing you out. The bottom line is, if black men don't understand what their bodily fluids can do, then they're too stupid to be having sex. You don't need to be laid up with nobody. You need to be laid up with 0 people. If as a man who's gonna call yourself a leader, who is gonna ask a woman to submit to you, if you can't even find out a way how to keep your bodily fluids inside your body, you are too dumb to have sex. Black women stop having sex with idiots. They're stupid.
I agree. So can I ask you one last question? I see that you've been going at the black man for a long time, right? And looking at you, you're not even black. So the black man or the black woman is not your responsibility.
What race am I?
You are biracial. You are biracial. You're not black. So you're not even our responsibility for you to be going this hard on us anyway.
What are you talking about?
Looking at your skin complexion, you are mixed.
Who cares? I have 2 black.
Bro, stop this. See, this is why I say you can't listen. Certain niggas, like, bro, for one, Cynthia G got, nigga, that lighting is on fucking the sun, nigga. Bro, you find, I told you, bro, it was another sick bitch out here that did the same thing. Bro, these dark-skinned women, bro, be turning their lighting up so high, bro, and be tweaking with these camera settings to make themselves look so much lighter than what they really are. Cynthia G is a dark-skinned fucking woman, dog. Fuck is you talking about, bro? And nothing about Cynthia G says mixed, even if she was like brown skin. At best, she brown skin. Fuck is you talking about, bro? This is why you can't let dummies. Oh God.
Parents.
Well, the black guys care because you pushing off this stuff. This instigating black men and black women against each other. You're not even that.
So I'm telling you, both of my parents are black. My mother is a dark-skinned black woman, and my father is a black man.
Is he light-skinned? He light, right?
He ain't no more. He ain't now.
Yeah, but white. He look almost white, so he have white counterparts in his blood.
He's not biracial. His father was biracial. He's not biracial. His father.
So somewhere down the line, like everybody in my family is black, but you pushing off this genocide amongst black women and black men, and you're not even us.
I'm the same amount of black as the average black person. I'm the same amount of black as the average black person.
I don't get questions. If that was the case,
Actually, I'm more black because
if that was the case, I wouldn't have to question you about your race.
The average black person is 25% white. I am not 25%.
According to who? According
to everything, you type it into Google. Type
Google, right?
Into, yeah. Because of slavery and admixing, genius. Obviously, most of the people in this country would be partially white if.
Again, that's another thing that, again, bro, a lot of us got crazy enough, bro, to understand this shit. Black people have some level of European genes. That's what makes us unique because of fucking, like you said, the admixing and masses, not just sneaking into the slave quarters, but black women choosing to motherfucking deal with that white man once they had the option to. The link is in the chat, man, if you guys want to come up. This is about to finish out, and then I got some other stuff on the show.
There's admixture from slavery.
So I don't get questioned about my race. You do. You have to explain your race every time we talk about race. That you got black parents.
No, even if I was biracial, I would still have a black parent, which means you're choosing a white counterpart. Actually, that's what I have to do. I would have to ask my parent, like the mixed people are doing. See, because black men do the same thing to everybody. That's why they're biracial. They're all over TikTok saying, my daddy wasn't here either. And in fact, my mom fetishized my dad, or my dad fetishized my mom. He only wanted some white skin, but as soon as I came, he bounced about the door. That's what your biracial kids are saying. Black men.
No, what do you mean? The biracial dads are the kids with biracial. The dads with biracial kids are some of the most Tiger Woods. Hell, recently Lonzo, LeVar Ball. Who else? Oh shit, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes' dad is a perfect fucking candidate. What are you talking about? What are you saying? What are you saying? If the black man gets with the white woman and he fucking a white woman to any other woman and he worships her so much, Why is he gonna put a baby in her and just bounce and leave? No, and clearly we aren't doing that. Again, this is black men's marriage rate interracially is what's helping keep us away from the fucking abysmal numbers black women are at. And it's only going up now again that black men control our own narrative. Now that black men can talk about us and show our own personalities and everything, not be through music, movies, and you know, the bullshit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The lies black women put out here purposely to keep black men fucking pretty much beholden to them and limited to them. See, that's why I keep telling y'all this. I don't think people understand. Bro, this whole ain't, can't, don't, won't rhetoric that black women put out here, it served two purposes. It was to kill the black man's spirit and mentality and make him always think he was never enough. But even more importantly, to tarnish his image and make him undesirable to all other women across the world. Because who can you believe more so than the women themselves? No other group of women lie about their men. So why would black women do it? That's the first woman's fucking thought. And it's diabolical, bro. The level I keep telling y'all, man, and I know it's, you know, it's shout out to all the doctors out here, the PhDs, the people, you know, whatever, the licensed people or whatever, right? They don't even go into this, and I don't think they have an understanding of just how diabolical this shit was and how impactful it was for you know, the shit black women did to black men over all these years, right? So this was calculated, bro. This was fucking calculated. If we make these niggas look bad to us and we say all the bad things, all these other hoes gonna motherfucking believe it, and they never gonna fuck with them. And now the only people they got to deal with is us. Why you keep thinking about it so bad? They talking about that, you know, you deal with that white woman, she gonna get you killed. That white woman gets you killed. That white woman, even way after when it was legal for niggas to deal with white women. That white woman gets you killed. Now it's them foreign women, you know, they ain't got no education. They just desperate. You that's a prostitute. All them foreign women is just you just want to deal with a prostitute, huh? Like, damn, really? Every fucking woman overseas sell pussy? All of them? Come on, man. Shit. Y'all just want to marry them prostitutes. Like, damn. But again, man, like I told you, we still, if we really dig deep into this shit, man, and start assessing this shit, bro, I'm telling you, bro, the findings, bro, crazy. But KP, appreciate you coming up, bro. What you got for me?
What's up? Fantastic. Great topic today, as you see with the amount of people in the chat. Yo, I'm gonna say it like this. You were just saying about 15 minutes ago about most babies, unfortunately, in the black community, are born out of situationships. I call them nut babies. Ain't no love babies. Most guys, or most women don't want to admit when they look at their kid, their baby's a nut baby. Dude was coming over, smashing. They live in the same apartment complex. She was some convenient slaw. He'd come over there 15, 30 minutes, be out on his way. A month, two later, she coming back telling him that, you know, she's late on her period. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do about it? And if she ain't got nothing going for herself, she's obviously gonna look at him as a check, a lick, even if he's working a job at a warehouse making, you know, minimum $400 a week. She says, well, I can get some of that money per month so she can keep the baby and stuff like that because she ain't got shit going for herself. But like this Cynthia G, look, these women got to remember something. They talk about creation. Think about it. Fantastic. Who has the plan B? Who has the procedure clinics? Who has all those things at their ready in case they don't want to have a child? So how is it they're going to say that we created it? They're the ones who are given the choice in the political sphere that, hey, your body, your choice, right? So if a woman becomes impregnated with my child, I can't keep her, make her have the baby. It's her decision to go ahead and go to the procedure clinic or take that pill. She'll do it on her own, saying that's her right as a woman. So if anything, they're the one who really got creation in their lap, in their corner. They're the ones that have the ultimate decision. And then on top of that, like you just said about the condom thing, if you pull a condom out on a female, she takes it as an insult that you think she's either dirty or that you just
who else you fucking?
Exactly.
Who else you fucking?
Exactly.
What you need that for?
Exactly. Hence why in the African American community with black women especially, they are the highest amount of HIV cases. You know, The fact is, they get insulted by you saying to them, I'm gonna put a rubber on just in case, for pregnancy reasons. For pregnancy reasons, not for it should be for STD reasons, because a lot of people don't get checked out like they're supposed to. And then if they get checked out and they find they didn't got nothing, they feel, oh, I can go out here and wild out now. No, mother bumper, you're supposed to keep yourself still being somewhat safe, you know. But they feel, okay, I'm clean from my STD test, I can go back out to the club and be a 304. No, sweetie, nah. And plus, that stuff lay up in you. It take time to grow to a level to which you can show up on a test to begin with too. A lot of these fools think they get a test. Oh, I'm clean, not knowing they recommend, and this is hard for a lot of women to do, 5 or 6 months, or if you get the special test, maybe 3 or 4 months, because you never know how long that stuff might take to fester in your system to show up on a test. You know, and that means you can't be sleeping with 4 or 5 different dudes in that same time frame. Then you got to worry about, oh, which one gave it to me if you come up positive, let alone pregnancy. Who's the baby daddy? So I tell a lot of guys, a lot of men who are smart. If you got one kid that was a nut baby, take that as a lesson learned. But a lot of the reasons why a lot of guys out here don't have kids or not having all these babies and stuff, pull out the rubber when they're about to go to town, righteous reasoning. I mean, not righteous reasoning. It's not, I call it like preventative consequence. They're trying to prevent something negative from happening. Righteous reasoning would be nice to say, I'm doing it because, oh yeah, I want to get to know you. No. I ain't letting you mess my life up. We can slaw for 15 minutes, get our oohs and our ahs, and then we carry our ass. That's it. All right? Because I don't have too much trust in your lifestyle for me to believe that, yeah, we could have a decent thing together if you were with my child. Nah. Give me the Magnum. Let's go to work. Let's go to town. That's it.
Yeah, you know what, KP, and that's why I say conversation is very, very important. Bro, I totally forgot about that, bro. How many black women went on the Maury show?
Yes, Maury and paternity court. Those two things.
Yeah, Maury built his brand, bro, off of black women mostly. You are not the father. You had women up there. You had 3, 4, 5 different fucking dudes tested, and it still ain't your baby's dad. What are we doing?
Or Maury and paternity court. How many times have you heard a girl saying, he the daddy, and then the judge read out saying, and you are not the father. And then all of a sudden she says, because she want to save face, oh, and when the judge asks, do you know who the father is? Yeah, your honor. No, she don't. Oh. She knows she a 304. She can't remember. Either she was too high, too drunk, or too hoish to know which out of the 5 or 6 dudes she slept with in that 5 or 6 week span who the baby daddy is. She might have had 3 or 4 in one day. She don't know, but she want to save face because her foolish pride is, I don't want no one to look at me as a 304. Even though I tell anybody like this, your actions speak of what you are. So you out here cocked open to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yeah, sweetie. Yeah. It ain't about you being a righteous woman. You a righteous 304.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Judge Mathis. I remember him doing a couple of those episodes too.
You going to jail.
Yeah.
That statement gonna send you to jail.
It's to slander a certain type of woman. Because you got good women out here who take pride in saying they can count on one hand, not 2 hands, one hand, the amount of men they slept with, and they're beyond the age of 30. They take pride. It's no, this fool, and they're attractive women. They're not no ducks. They're not no big girls. They're attractive women, but they take pride in saying, yeah, I don't just let anyone slither up in me, because just like smart men, they have preventive consequence where they're not wanting to get held up with a baby by some ain't shit dude. They don't want no baby walking around somebody, who's your baby, who's your child's father, and they have to drop their head in shame and say he's not involved out of 2 reasons. He either ducked out or he ain't worth 2 cents and she don't want him involved. So they rather, I respect any woman that says she's on birth control. She's on that, like you said, the one form of birth control that you can feel the Orvo, the Nouveau.
Hey, the Nouveau ring, bro. Hey, man. Well, Kev, what's up with you, brother? I appreciate you coming on, man. What you got for us?
Oh yeah, hey, what's up? Fantastic. Yeah. So as it relates to this topic, the issue is that men are pushing back against the narrative that black men are just making these babies everywhere and then, just taking off. Because, of course, when you look at the data and the statistics, and I'm sure you guys are very familiar with it, it's been found out. There's been some exposure on this, right? And what it actually does is it actually makes women look stupid. It makes them look as if they either don't know how to make good decisions or they're doing this with intent. Now, when you're doing something over 70% of the time, because obviously the out of wedlock birth rate for Black children, and then when I say Black children, I'm talking about this is attributed only to Black women, and that's what all races of men, white ones, the Hispanic ones, Black ones too, all of them. When you do that at a 70% plus rate, that means you're doing it on purpose. You're doing it with intent. So those are the only two outcomes that you can deduce from these actions and from the data, from the behaviors, and from what you see, is that either they're just too stupid to make these decisions on their own, and they need, that right needs to be taken away from them. So that way, now somebody else has that, decision making capability and they do it for them, or they're doing it with intent. Now, what I see a lot of the times, and I suspect a lot of the times, is they're just really trying to reverse engineer a family, meaning that I'm going to go ahead and get pregnant, and then when this guy sees the baby, he's going to, all of a sudden want to be a husband and a father and settle down and all this other stuff, and that never happens. It's a classic baby trapping technique, and it never works. It didn't work before. It hadn't worked in decades, and it's actually, it's never going to work. So what they do now is, in order to, get, the financial assistance, whether the guy has money or not, because, they can get the backup from, the United States government through welfare and family assistance programs, then, they just go ahead and do it anyway, because, it's just a way to get some kind of financial support, and then use the kid as a backstop and as an excuse. And then when the guy's not around, just say, "Oh, well, the guy left."
Well,
See,
yeah,
the men are never there to
man.
defend themselves.
So Kev, let me just clear something up with you. So it's not a backstop. The thing is that the woman replaced the child with the man, right? Or replace the man with the child. The child became the source of income. The child provided her with a guaranteed place to live, food to eat, and possible income or whatever, right? And shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson for pointing this out. This is why you have a very, very high, well, not a very high rate, but I would say a much higher rate nowadays of children on, ADHD medications and all these different things, so on and so forth, because it's a check with that. If that child gets a certain diagnosis now, that's not just food stamp money. That's a SSI check. You feel me?
Not to mention, it's a disability. It's an additional disability.
So now she can, she gets even more things from the government and so on and so forth, right? And they're willing to sacrifice their child because he'll be all right. It's just some whatever, or he'll take the pills for a little bit, but now because he not fucking bouncing around and he not being a real little boy no more, and he motherfucking zombie the fuck out, you get him on the fucking pills. They'll just diagnose him. I won't give him to him, but now you actually give him to him. You feel me? And it makes it your life easier. So brother, again, man, the evil fucking shit, bro, that again, not all, okay, and I'm saying it with sincerity, but a substantial number of Black women have done to not only their own children, but now how far does that cast down and be passed on, because that's what you were taught, that's what you came from your household, right?
That's a diabolical way to use kids. That's absolutely a diabolical way to use kids.
That's the problem. That's the problem. I wasn't refuting that part of your point. I was just saying.
That's a good addition to that. So there was a guy who he's part of a family institute or something like that, and he was interviewing kids. He was asking them questions, and basically one little girl was actually, he literally said that she said she was going to grow up, have kids, and get on welfare.
Well, not even that.
12-year-old.
Y'all remember? Listen, there was a Black lady, I forget what she was, I don't know if she was a therapist or something. She just went viral earlier last year in saying that she said, hold up, let's see if I can find it on here. If you guys can find that clip, you know what clip I'm talking about, put a one in the chat. If somebody can source it for me, put the link so I can. But there was a Black woman that said this. She went to a middle school and she said, why would I want to marry the father? Because if I marry the dad, I can't get child support. And what's the name?
Yep.
Yeah, so there you go. That's two different instances, and that's across the board. So yeah, there was a guy, he did the interview, and he was part of a family studies institute, and that's where he got that from little girls that were saying that. Now the boys were saying something different. The boys were talking completely different. But that's what the girls were saying, or at least some of the girls were saying. But yeah, and then I actually know that clip that you're talking about. I think it was an instructor or some kind of psychology major. Some woman had a degree or something. She was finishing her degree.
In the thing, exactly, and that's what she said, man. And that's why I say black women, even, and that's why I say an absent father can never be worse than a present mother. The person that's not there has absolutely no input, no impact, or whatever. Now, is it completely, totally? There's a bad part to it, but let's say again, without that father being there, the woman is wholesome, she's loving, she's caring, she's all these great things, and she imparts that to her child, right? She's gonna get all the credit, right?
Yep.
So why can't she do the thing that she's a piece of shit? She's diabolical. She's a horrible fucking person, and all she does is teach this child horrible fucking things. She should get the same credit. Don't fucking just blame the fucking absent father then, because the child is still the person that's imprinting, teaching, and developing, helping the child develop. It's got
to be bring up the subject about pretty much you mimic what you see. So our culture in the last 25, 30 years of single parenthood, of mostly the mothers being the custodial parent, which I don't agree with the fact that just because she's a mother, she gets automatic rights to the child. If she's proven not to be an ideal parent, maintenance wise, also mentally wise, showing that she's she has issues psychologically wise, you should give it to the father if he's more responsible. But here a 14-year-old girl say that she already looks to be on welfare by the time she's 18, 19. A mother should have no more disgust in herself, because look, there's two things a parent's supposed to do. It's maintenance, which is the financial part of provision, paying, clothing, housing a child. But even more important, besides just the maintenance part, it is the rearage, the raising, how you make that child develop. If that child comes out with that type of mentality, you as a parent, most times a mother, have failed, because you yourself were not an ideal parent to properly show that child how to develop and become a productive person and a productive adult. This is a person later on, a lot of men should avoid that young lady, and I use that term loosely, lady, when she grows up, because like you said, she'll grow up with a lot of issues to which she'll be a welfare queen, or just looking for a ticket, looking for a lick, looking for a child support lottery ticket, so to speak, because she started from her mother, and plus her mother giving that mindset, hey, go out there and get what you can get. Get it. He's a good guy. He's in the military. He's a good guy. He's an athlete. He's a good guy. He's got a good company job. Get pregnant by him. That's a reflection of the mother. The father, he probably left out the picture, not because he was an ain't shit dude, but also because of the mom. The mother might never will tell the child, yeah, I was a no shit bitch. That's why your father's not here.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, as it relates to that, only a few. I'm sorry. Yeah. So as it relates to that, really only a few men actually get caught up in that. So generally it's basically the guys with the 8, the 10, the 14, 15 plus baby mamas. Those are the guys they're getting the babies from. Because
and this is what I wanted to say, Kevin. I'm glad you reminded. That's why I wanted. I highlighted this comment. Shout out to Ralph. Right? Listen, Ralph. What they don't tell you is, right, bro, baby. If your baby daddy, let me see if I can find this comment. God damn it, where's it at? If your baby daddy is paying the $2 and the $5 y'all talk about, baby, you let a po ass nigga nut in you.
Exactly.
Baby, if your child support $5, $50 or whatever the fuck, baby, that's the quality of your pussy. Baby, you got $50 a month child support pussy, baby. That's what you got. You telling on yourself, and what's so crazy is, again, the men are fucking brainwashed into thinking like this is something bad against the man. No, this is against y'all.
Yep.
You got pregnant by a nigga that all he can afford. The court say he can pay you is $50 a month for a whole little human being. Now listen, this is not Oh, Princess, so what you for child support? No, I'm not saying that. Okay, two things to be true at the same time. What I'm saying is, I still believe there should be a fucking cap across the board for fucking child support. Okay, there should not be any fucking $10,000 a month child support payments. Okay, the shit should be pretty much by whatever your fucking thing is. If you're in this fucking tax bracket, hey, this is your cap. If you're in this tax bracket, this is your cap. This is your, and I think no fucking shit should exceed for me. Let's go to the most expensive places like New York City. Shit and so, bro. It don't cost you no more than like I'll say $1,500 to $2,000 a month for no fucking kid, bro. I'm just saying. If you, and it's, you say, kids don't need motherfucking shoes every month. They don't need clothes every month. Only thing they need every month, and again, all the other shit you got to provide too as a parent. You are a parent like I am. When that child's with me, I gotta feed them. I gotta get them where the fuck they gotta go. That's not my responsibility. It's not my responsibility to pay for the food that the child eats while they with you. Okay, that's not my responsibility. I gotta pay for them when they with me. You're not paying me no money. But it's not my responsibility to pay for your car note. You're an adult motherfucker. You have to have a car whether you had them or not. Okay, it's not my job to pay your rent. You had them just like I had them. Just like I have to have a fucking place I gotta pay for and have a place for them when they come stay with me to stay, to sleep, to do all these different things. You need to do the same fucking thing. So no, all the even the whole child support breakdown is bullshit, man. But let me get my man keep it 100 in here, man. Keep it coming up. Keep it 100. Appreciate you coming up, brother. What you got for it?
What's going on, man? So,
I can't
well, first let me make sure y'all can hear me loud and clear.
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. Go ahead.
All right, so I was hearing what you were saying earlier about women deliberately having these kids and them having them for incomes or whatever. I mean, it gets even deeper than that, and I'm gonna say a few things that for women it might be one or all of these things. It's my belief that number one, these women have children by guys that they never intend on these men being involved, right? The first thing you need to do is remove the biological father from the equation because he will have the most say. They try to replace them with these guys, that are stepdaddies. They have a reduced, say in the relationship or in the raising of the child. But it's just like you guys said, they replace the man with the children. And I've said this before. The thing about being a single mother is you get the same provision that you would from a man, but without, having to answer to a man. Instead, you have the kids that are answering to you, right? So you get the provision, but you're still the mother. You're in control. You understand what I'm saying? So like, even when the kids get older, taking care of their mother, right? It never ends. Like black women tax everybody. It's the same. It's the way you get, all the benefits of being with a man, but you maintain control. That's what single motherhood is about in America with these black women. They don't have to answer to their kids. Their kids will forever be beholden to them. I'm your mama. You got to take care of me forever. You got to listen to me forever. You got to do what I say. You understand what I'm saying? It's the best of both worlds.
I mean, that would be fine if every child turned out to be a scientist, dentist, lawyer, attorney, biomedical engineer or something like that. That's not what it's turning out to be.
It don't matter.
The majority of the time, these kids are not turning out to be productive, or they're barely functional, right? So they're not getting really the max benefits. And remember, even when you have these kids, all you're getting really is just enough so you don't basically wither away and die. That's literally it. You're getting the least of everything.
No, I can't. No. Wait. No. Kev, no. And I no disrespect, brother, but I broke this down. No, Kev.
Okay.
We don't calculate the amount of money that women get for these kids, dog. Tax returns.
Yes.
Child support is non-taxable money and money they do not have to claim. That's all tax-free money.
Stimulus.
All these other different things. Like you said, if you get Section 8 or you get Section 8 or government housing, bro, the amount of money that women a saved dollar is a made dollar. Okay. Right. So we have to start looking at it that way. So the amount of money you don't have to spend is the same way of money you're making. So a woman having a child can live, like, you got to think now. So let's just look at it this way. And I think shout out to I think it was Chicago Rilla. I'm gonna say that's either Chicago River or Paso Dollar, one or two. Either way, somebody from the Chicago area, bro. They were telling me how women that lived in the Chicago area were paying $300 a month for $2,000 fucking condos and apartments and shit, bro. From Section 8.
Okay, because the rest of that is covered by the government.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So just imagine now she has fucking $2,200 that's in her pocket, and not only the $2,200 that's in her pocket, bro. More likely than not, where she's staying at, that's somewhere that she really wouldn't qualify to live. Now her kids going to, you know, a better school and all these things and so on and so forth. And that's $2,200 she got to fuck off on some shit. She not putting in no college fund.
Nope, no 529.
She not investing it. She not making no investments. Nope. She got Prada, she got Gucci, she got Fendi, she got, and again, this isn't all but a substantial amount. We've seen this time and time again. This is why the child support system is broken. Okay. These women should have to use the things to pay for a child. Again, rent is not for the child. Your car note is not for the child. Your hairdo is not for the child. Your nail is not for the child. Okay. All right. And the shit can be done because I remember once upon a time, I don't know if they still do this, but at once upon a time in fucking Georgia, they fucking cut the shit off to where you couldn't motherfucking buy, you could not use your food stamps to buy seafood. You can't, bitch, you ain't finna be eating no crabs and lobster and living a life, motherfucker, and eating like a king. And we got to motherfucking work hard and whatever, like, nah. So I think they might have changed it, but at one point in time, bro, they had restrictions on some shit like that. So it could easily be done. But now if it's done now, that's a whole nother thing. And they don't want to do this again. Child support is $1 billion industry, man. Billions.
Yes.
You don't even understand that.
And I'm glad you said that, fantastic, because I was about to add on with the court systems and stuff like that. You were saying earlier, when a woman goes, you ever go to a child support hearings, you get the one when the judge goes by the bylaws or the worksheet, whatever, he'll say, okay, sir, you pay $75 or $100 a month. Would you be like, damn, her coochie ain't worth 2 cents versus a guy who we might be paying as much as $900 to $1,000 a month because he's got a better incoming job. The thing about it is the state gets a piece of either one, $100 a month or the $1,000 a month. It goes to from the secretary to the child support agency, them mean ass heifers there. Judge gets a cut of it. He gets a bigger cut of it if he's the one putting down the order. It's a $1 billion business, like you said. So nightclubs, all ladies in free, guys come on in there, get on the big booty heifer. They already got 3 kids by 3 dudes, get her pregnant again and get caught up in the system. It makes them money. It makes them money. They want, it's like you talk about what Ice Cube said about rap music, putting guys in prison. Same thing in the lifestyle in which you live in that type of lifestyle will have you down the line in child support court with 4 different baby mamas because you never learned from the first one. You learn from the second one. You on the third one with child support being put on your ass, and you have to literally be a slave to the system until them children are fully grown.
I mean, not to mention the jail time given to dudes that can't pay, and then you got to pretty much work for either this, the city or the county or whatever.
Yes,
to pay that back. Again, it's everything you guys are saying plus more.
Okay, so let me ask you gentlemen this then, because you guys
let me finish this video out, Kev, and because I got a couple things I want to show, and we actually go through the Monahan report, just at least the chapter covering the family. So let me get through this so we don't belabor it too long.
Question: what do black men? You asked the question that you said you've been trying to get the answer for a long time. What do black men provide for the black woman?
No, that's not what I was asking.
We provide y'all existence. Without the black man, there's no such thing as a black woman. That's why I say black men needs to sacrifice black women that speaks like you.
Well, let me sacrifice you right now. Let me just do
sacrifice black women.
Okay, so he got sacrificed. So it just is what it is. If we go sacrifice somebody, we go sacrifice your dumb ass.
That's wild. But I mean, again, you gotta always get, you gotta get the nigga shit in. So I kind of understood it, what it was. But let's go to a much better source here. And again, this has been proven and been talked about time and time again. Regardless of Cindy G's rhetoric, the truth is out. Okay. All right. This whole absent black dad shit is and has always been a fucking myth and all this fucking bullshit, bro. And you like, you niggas ain't taking care of your kids, and your niggas ain't this, ain't don't want, and you abandon your family, and it's like, again, baby, why did you pick to get nutted in by the abandoner? Okay.
Father myth is the idea, the stereotypical and incorrect notion that African American fathers have very little contact with their children, if any contact at all.
And in Black America, the reality of being fatherless is perhaps most painful.
73% of all black babies are born out of wedlock.
Experts say there's a crisis when it comes to black fathers in this country.
The news media loves asking where all the black fathers are, and that whole idea has been linked to everything from poverty and crime to even police violence against black communities.
Why are these police shootings occurring? Well, it's because there is an absent black father, or it's because black families are on welfare.
But this idea that black fathers aren't present in their kids' lives is actually false.
To be a parent is to have children that you love and try and support. And black fathers experience that the same way that anyone else would. Why would you even think there was a difference?
Hey guys, I'm Sana, and this Sunday on AJ Plus, we're gonna talk.
And again, what I'm gonna tell y'all is, again, man, this is an orchestrated fucking thing for not just black women specifically, but this is when we talk about black women being the right hand of white supremacy. This is the most egregious fucking example of it. To make black fathers these abandoners and these abusers, and that's the craziest part. So, all they do is beat their kids. Well, how they beating their kids if they not with their kids? Which is it? How both of them? How you gonna be an abuser, but he ain't there? So you an absent abuser, nigga? If I could whoop a motherfucker, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what, nigga? Telekinesis whoopings? What the fuck is we talking about?
Talk about the myth of the absent black father here in the United States, where it comes from, and how that stereotype tells a much bigger story about the black family and black communities in this country. Just because the trope of the absent black father is so pervasive doesn't mean it's true. Now, yes, according to a Centers for Disease Control report, in 2013, 72% of non-Hispanic black women who gave birth were unmarried. But being an unmarried mother doesn't automatically mean that the father isn't involved. And in fact, that's exactly what that CDC report found. When compared—
Thank you. Again, thank you. Not fucking being married and having babies. And again, this is the way black women want it. This is the way black women made it. 72 fucking percent. And again, it was 72% of fucking pregnancies, bro. All right. That's y'all. We didn't do that. You let that nigga nut in you. Okay? You let the nigga nut in you.
Compared to white or Hispanic fathers, black fathers were actually more likely to be involved in their children's lives in almost every way. They were even more likely to have bathed, diapered, or dressed their kids, eaten a meal with them, played with them, helped them with homework.
And again, all of these things, what black women did was they came out and they lied. The BWE motherfuckers, right? Oh, well, that was just a survey, and that was just this and that. Well, guess who answered the fucking questions? The mothers. The black mothers were fucking surveyed. Okay, bro, we got to stop this. Like I said, this single parent bullshit, bro. This thing is bullshit, especially when it comes to black women. Black women have a support system more likely than not from the fathers first.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Even despite the difficulty, niggas fight through all the bullshit. I'm niggas. Okay. Bro, it's times where I drove from motherfucking Norfolk, Virginia, all the way down to fucking Florida for my court-appointed time with my kids, just for my baby mama not to show up with my kids.
Yep, been there.
Okay, so don't stop this bullshit. The part y'all never want to talk about is, first and foremost, the bitches these hoes pick to get fucking the niggas these bitches pick to get pregnant by. Okay, but then when you get the quote unquote good nigga that no longer wants you, now you play with his relationship with the kids to keep them away from the fucking kids, and you put ain't shit niggas around them to try to replace them.
And fantastic. That goes both sides. People think that's just the ratchet hood type. That's just as prevalent in the middle class, affluent area where you had a professional chick. She might have a good job, bank, medical field, whatever. Had a baby with her. Say you even married her, got a divorce. She's bitter as hell. And she's making like that one where the lady had the two sons and she tried to keep the sons from the father on their appointed pickup. And she tried to find a reason to say that he was bringing harm to her and try to call the police. You know, and it's got to be the Quishas in the hood. It could be just the same chick who's a dentist. It's the mentality of certain folks, certain women who never grew up that feel like, oh, you owe me. You owe me. And don't realize you're affecting your child. I even told my child's mother at one time when my child was 2 or 3 years old on a transfer. Look, when you get bitter with me, you're affecting our daughter. Just like that, affecting our daughter. She gets belligerent, gets mad, yelling, start cussing at me. So I said, okay, we're going to court. I know the motion game and all that stuff. It takes 2 or 3 motions. If you don't do what you're supposed to, the judge is going to put it on your ass. Simple and plain. Guys.
Yeah, shout out to JC JC, yeah, brother. Listen, JC. Just hit me up, bro. But I guess this 2 things. So first and foremost, bro, if you can go outside of the child support system, by all means, do that, because you don't want to be in the system or whatever. You guys can, and it's being that you're married, you know what I mean? It should be much easier if you're still going through the divorce. You can actually fucking put it in the divorce decree, and you're gonna have to have a family plan, right?
Yep.
You guys can divorce. That, hey, we do not want the state involved in our financial handlings of our child or whatever. We have an agreement that's personal, so on and so forth, and just go from there, right?
Yep.
The thing is, once she does that, then she cannot go back to the state and say, you feel me? All right. Oh, well, I won't. No, you said you wanted the state out of it. All right. And then, like I said, don't ever give her cash. Whatever you guys agree upon.
Never.
Check her money order. All right. Check her money order, brother. All right. And you do it that way. So if you can stay outside of the state, by all means, stay outside of the state. Get it in your divorce decree and your family plan. Agreed that you guys are gonna, whatever financial terms you came to between you two, you're gonna agree to it, and of course adhere to it. But yeah, if you ain't gotta be put in child support, bro, don't do that shit, because what you come to learn is, and shout out to all my brothers out here that's been through this shit. Child support will do little sneaky bullshit, right, and deliberately do it that way to where it looks like you owe money when you don't owe money.
Exactly.
Right. Or they'll miss a payment, or they'll fuck some shit up, and then now they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, attribute it to you, and then trying to talk. If you try to talk to somebody at child support, nigga, that's a 5-hour wait.
And it's just important the state that you live in. Certain states are worse than other states, like you said about Georgia and stuff like that. I don't know how Georgia is, but like I know my homeboy who lives in Milwaukee, he says it's a little Wisconsin, or is a right to. They give more rights to fathers up there. They're more lenient to the father because they believe in the father being in a child's life in their developmental years. But other states, the same old mama gets all the preferential treatment. You know, so it depends on the state you live in.
Yeah, prime. Yeah. And listen, like, this is not just limited to the hood booger bitches, man. Shout out to y'all for that. Listen, bro. Again, the worst women. Some of the worst women are these educated and good old middle class. Whatever hoes, like you said, because how dare you not marry me, nigga? How dare you move on and be happy with the next bitch, nigga? But those are way worse than the hood bitches. The hood booger bitches expected. They didn't want a relationship with you anyway. You know what I'm saying? They already knew what time it was.
Thank you.
The upstanding fucking, woman that looks all good, and now she got a kid with you, and you gonna move on and be happy? Shit.
Well, that kind of goes back to trying to reverse engineer a family, right? Have the baby, and then the guy's supposed to marry you. Working backwards.
Another great example. But let me see. Shout out to Top W41, brother. Hey, brother, I greatly appreciate y'all for the all the support today, man. I do not take it for granted, man. Put a whole bunch of club soda on it today, man. Appreciate you.
$25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Facts. Stop saying not all. It's all of them. Well, I can't go with y'all. I got you.
But then again, fantastic. That's always been my argument. Especially when it comes down to the women. The women try to make it seem like it's just these hood booger bitches we getting from the corner store, and we getting them pregnant. No, it be the counselor, it be the doctor. It be the lawyer, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be the lawyer. It be worse.
It be the woman that's driving the bus. You know what I'm saying? It be working class women.
The nurse.
It be them. When it go wrong, when we do what we do, and this baby is involved, shit just hits the fan for black women for sometimes. Fantastic. It seems like every other woman go towards their man. But the black woman, soon as they get the offspring, it's like, I needs to get the fuck away. Like, it's just crazy. And then let me land it on this. For all my brothers that's going through it, don't feel bad. We got a man that's called Trey the Truth. Is going through it right now as we speak in real time, when he has the custody order of his child, full custody. And this woman just dipped off with this man's child, bro. So much that he got to be on the news to ask people around, where's my baby? But I don't see none of these Cynthia G's. I don't see none of where they at. Fantastic. Where are they? What happened? Where are they? You get what I'm
They
saying?
not the women own the children, bro. In our culture, the women own the children. The women skate off once they have the kid because that is what they were there for in the first place. A lot of these chicks is looking for sperm donors. They seek out dudes that don't plan to be fathers and that they don't plan to be with. They just want sperm donors. That's it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times these chicks, you know what I'm saying, they'll mess with a dude. If he ain't trying to be a father, oh, you ain't there, and that be their reason. If you're trying to be there, they ain't trying to rock with you. They give you the hardest time. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that's trying to be fathers actually go through it. And
Debbie
like
K.
y'all
Williams
said, it-
types are the perfect example of that. Here, she was an educated professional woman, but in her 40s said, "Oh, I just want to get the baby. I don't even want to develop a relationship with another man. I just want the baby." You know?
Well, nobody wanted to have a baby with her. Yo, look, how many dudes in the chat and on the panel have been asked by women to knock them up, no strings attached? I know I have.
Yeah, I got asked that before.
Yeah, they want sperm donors, bro. They don't want you there. Now they might hit you later, like if they struggling or they just want that check,
Yeah.
they might hit you, but they don't want you there and involved and dealing with the kid. They don't want you there.
Well, at that
And
point, it's too late, though. You know, if
No,
the guy,
I mean, it's
you
not
can
about
wait
it
till the
being too
kid.
late.
It's not about that. It's about their intentions to begin with.
Yeah, well, you can't wait till the kid is 14 years old. He or she is a problem child, and then say, "Okay, now come get him," which I have seen.
That. Well, yeah, but you know.
So I
Yeah,
do
man.
have
I
a
think
question.
y'all listen. I don't think y'all understand what we up against, man. I don't think y'all get it. But here it is right here.
And no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Powerful niggardry. The most powerful nigga. All right. The most powerful niggardry, bro. I'm telling you, you know, shout out to all the brothers out here fighting against it. Let me finish with this video.
And taking them to and from activities. And a lot of that held true even when Black fathers didn't live with their children. But if we go solely off of what we see in the news media,
Where's your dad?
Don't really know.
Tell me about that.
He's just not around.
You wouldn't really see Black fathers in that way. Communication.
And again, look at who was the person they showed in that clip? A brother fucker. I'm sick of these brother fuckers, bro, working in tandem to tear down the fucking image of straight black men. You can't make kids, motherfucker. Stay your gay ass over there. Stay out of straight nigga business. Brother fuckers, stay out of straight nigga business. We got this. Unfortunately, without us, there'd be no you.
Oh, is that guy LBGT or something?
It was fucking no. It was let me roll back so you can see what it was. It was what's his name? The gay ass reporter.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about
that. What's his name? What's that motherfucker name?
Oh,
the bro.
that guy. Oh, is that Brian?
Huh?
It looks like I can't really tell. Is that Brian Gumble?
No, it's not fucking Brian Gumble. For one,
Oh,
Brian
okay.
Gumble like 70 years old. The fucking CNN dude.
Oh, that's Don Lemon.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
Don
Don
Lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah, Don Lemon, gay ass. Don Lemon
Yeah, I
out
got
here.
you.
They talk about, listen, they talk about all the straight niggas that got to pay settlements and shit, right? Nobody talked about Don Lemon had to pay that white man the settlement for motherfucking grabbing his nuts, allegedly.
Huh, okay.
In public, in the club, he had to have it.
Yeah,
Nobody was talking about that shit, though.
Yeah, I don't want to get off the subject, but that is an issue I do have with,
You wouldn't
with
really
those
see
men.
Black fathers in that way. Communications professor Travis Dixon studies the prevalence of stereotypes in mass media and the impact of these stereotypes on audiences. He wrote this report, A Dangerous Distortion of Our Families, and in it he found that almost all news and opinion media implicitly or explicitly encourages pretty egregious assumptions about Black fathers.
Hey man, shout out to him. Now our brothers support this brother, man. I'm gonna get this book and we gonna do a breakdown of it. I'm gonna do this book, A Dangerous Distortion of Our Families. Appreciate this brother for doing this, man. And pretty much, like I said, hopefully, like I said, he gets into hopefully, but I wouldn't be surprised he is. And I'm not saying, you know, discounting him for it, but a lot of things we talk about here, and I'm telling you, bro, once you understand and realize this, the quote unquote the red pill moment for black men, bro, for real, has very little to, not very little, I said has much less to do with sexual access and sexual success than our fucking lived experience. And finding out that the women that were supposed to love us the most and the people that were like our own worst enemies, okay, who were covering up their own insecurities, their own bad decision making or whatever, because they didn't want to be judged and at the cost of their children, specifically their sons, daughters too, but the sons is just different. You feel me? And that's the biggest part of the quote unquote red pill shit for a black man, bro, that I don't think we talk about enough. Everybody, oh, y'all you ain't getting no pussy, you ain't getting no hoes. Like, no, bro, no, it's not about that. It's about understanding and discovering that, bro, you've been fucking tricked, bro. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray by the people that's supposed to love you the most. That's the craziest part of it, man.
A dangerous distortion of our families, and in it he found that almost all news and opinion media implicitly or explicitly encourages pretty egregious assumptions about black fathers. Black fathers were shown spending time with their kids only half as often as white fathers, contrary to, well, the actual facts.
We found that black mothers, white fathers interacted with their kids about 26% of the time in these videos and photos that occurred in the news media. Half as often, we found that happening for black fathers. Only about 14% of the time were black fathers actually interacting with their kids on camera in photos.
Dixon also found that news commentary singled out black fathers 60% of the time compared to white fathers only 20% of the time.
What has it been like since your dad's been in jail? Can a father's love break through prison walls?
That media distortion is substantial. We know for a fact that African-American fathers are just as likely to participate in the lives of their children than fathers of other races.
And this isn't, by the way, a politically partisan issue. Both conservative news outlets like Fox News and more centrist ones like CNN were top distorters, specifically Hannity, The Kelly File, and CNN Tonight.
Did both of you have fathers present in your lives growing up?
So where does this toxic idea about black fathers even come from? Well, one theory takes it back to a 1965 report titled The Negro Family, The Case for National Action. The report became one of the most contentious political documents in 20th century America. Democrat and Assistant Secretary of Labor Daniel Patrick Moynihan put the report together to make the argument for how the Lyndon B. Johnson administration had to do more for racial equality than simply pass the Voting Rights Act. Moynihan argued that to really fight racial inequality, the government had to understand the state of black communities and why they were the way they were. But Moynihan ended up focusing on one thing, the black family. According to him, the fundamental reason for growing economic inequality between white and black Americans was a crumbling family structure in black communities. And at the foundation of the so-called,
and again, this was not only for that, it was for black people, right? For you to feel like you need the government to step in and help you along the way, you know what I mean, and give you these things when you had already been proven to do this shit for decades prior. The black dollar existed pre-Civil Rights Act. Black families existed pre-Civil Rights Act. So what he was doing was justifying the interaction of the fucking government and saying that, oh, well, you know, it's crumbling and it's getting destroyed. And no, the shit fucking had a steep decline directly after the motherfucking, what actually started the crumbling of the fucking black family or the destruction of it was the fucking government involvement, bro. That's what it was. We'd already proven to fucking be able to take care of ourselves and build our own communities and businesses and trades and all these different things because you had to, you were forced to. But now when you're brought into with the good old white man and you can sit on the toilet rather he sat on it.
Crumbling black family structure was the absent black father. Moynihan looked at non-marital birth rates and rates of fathers living separately from their children and made a whole bunch of assumptions about parents' relationship statuses and parental involvement. The report didn't take into account factors like the legacy of slavery, generational wealth, or even economic migration in which men left their homes so that they could provide for their family.
Thank you. That's the most important part. And I always get the brother's name. What's the brother's name, y'all? He's a conservative. He tried to run for president. He wrote the book talking about where he sat down with his father and had a conversation with his father.
Larry Elder.
Larry, I appreciate you. Larry Elder breaks this shit down, and it's one of the greatest stories, bro, and explanations that he gives. What Cynthia G and other people purposely leave out is when these fathers would go out west or up north to get jobs and to work and to leave the families, they would literally send money back.
Yup.
Black men would go out to find work and find jobs when they didn't have the opportunity in the areas that they lived and stay married to these women and provide from them from afar.
Yeah,
that's
AKA
the fact.
AKA the Great Migration. And
right.
this whole narrative that, the reason why there's so many single parent families is because of slavery. I'm like, that's factually incorrect. Like, it's not even close to being accurate. I mean, hell, outside of like was it outside of during like the Great Depression, you know, between like 1900 and like 1960, you know, there were more so-called black people that were married than white people. So yeah, these people are kind of talking out of their ass when I talk about the legacy of slavery. So
Right. But fantastic in the panel. This is what I want to know, right? You know, when Papa and Uncle James now went off to work, you know, they from Detroit, they went to Nebraska to go do their working, and when they were sending their money back to Mimo, why Mimo not telling the oldest son that the youngest son not daddy's? Why they not saying those things? You get what I'm saying? You know, daddy come back home, now she's pregnant, now she's like, oh yeah, you remember that time we had sex? Now I got a baby. You get what I'm saying? You know, why they not saying these things that was really going on in the situation, bro? The milkman, the mail guy, like all this shit was going on, but somehow
well,
come on,
D-Town,
man.
you came in a little late, and I was saying the same
sorry.
thing. This is what I'm
Okay,
about. This is what black women
I'm
purposely
sorry,
leave
bro.
out. When if Big Daddy and Paw whoever actually did go across the street or you know over to the next neighborhood and you know create a whole nother family, Miss Josephine knew he already had a family and she fucked him and let him nut in her anyway.
That's a
So
fact.
Miss Josephine is just as fucking bad as fucking Big Daddy. All right, well that's wow, that's crazy. Hold on,
Yeah, but that's what they used to call him now. You know what I'm saying? Put respect on Big Daddy now.
Hey, yeah, that's
And it's a no. That's not what I said.
Yeah, but even with that, that still wasn't that common. Even
that's what
even
I'm
with
saying.
that going on, that
Yeah,
still
you're right.
wasn't that common.
And Kev, that's what I'm saying. Kev, they purposely take the minority of situations and make it
I
the
got you.
majority.
Yeah. Well,
Cynthia G
that's
literally-
common. Everybody does
Cynthia
that
G-
with black men.
Yeah,
That's a
Cynthia G
common
said
tactic.
two incredibly egregious things. Most black men don't take care of their children. Most black men abandon their families. She said that.
Yep.
Fact,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like you undeniable fucking fact. Crazy.
Well, what she
up,
also
Coach?
didn't. So go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just shouting at somebody in the chat.
What she also didn't mention was that so the idea of those men actually leaving their family was generally temporary, meaning that they would go move up north, you know, go
Yes.
find work, get settled, and then actually create and get residents and all this other stuff, and then bring the family up.
Oh, but
That's what most of them
Hey,
actually
shout
do.
out to Kev. Send for. That's why you see this at send for. I will send for you later or whatever, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So there was a bad opportunity or lack of opportunity for a man in a certain region with his family and so on and so forth. The jobs dried up or the money just wasn't there. They had too many kids and they couldn't survive there. And he foresaw it. He would get message from a cousin or somebody or whatever, somebody he met in the military. Hey, find out that there's opportunity. He would go there, build the fucking money up, build a foundation there and whatever, and then send for the family to come to where he was later on. Okay, that was far more fucking often and apt than the nigga just motherfucking going to the store to grab some cigarettes and some milk and never come back. Come on, bro.
You know one of the reasons that it was mostly men who did that, because if there were women and young girls traveling, it was oftentimes that you know they'd come under attack. So the whole point was, look, I'm gonna go up there, get everything set up, get a job, get the housing and everything squared away, and then 6 to 8 months or a year, however long it took, then all of y'all are coming up. That's where a lot that's where a lot of families can trace their root literally from. So what's south of Detroit? Detroit, Michigan. What's south of that? Like somewhere in maybe Texas. But most people just went straight from the north up. I'm from the south, straight up, and just took a straight line, whatever.
I'll explain it. I'll explain it to you. But hey, shout out to Top, man. Shout out to W41 brother. Hey, man.
$25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
If he says all of them, it's all of them. Fuck it, all of them.
All of them. You hear him? Yeah,
all
and make sure you block that shit. You hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, we ain't arguing with him. Fantastic. Come on now.
Shout out to there. I said it for the 5. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Oh, here we go, man. With the so these right here, niggas, some motherfucking classic lyrics, and niggas didn't understand what it was. Pastor Pat, formerly known as Project Pat, they're squandered by the single man. You messing with my loot when you late on the child support. She always give me half of that on the card note, nigga. All right. Shout out to motherfucking Dare I said it, man. The legendary Pastor Pat. All right. Telling you, man.
But let me say this.
Right, bro. Right, for the 5. Fantastic. Everyone here having a conversation that are way too timid to have. Cam Newton won't state these points yet. Results still the same. Yeah, man. Again, you know, hey, these people still got certain shit they can't go and they can't fucking say, bro. You feel me? Most definitely, man. For sure, for sure. Somebody's about to say something. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, fantastic. Shit, I forgot. Go ahead. I'll come back to it.
All right, yeah. Let's play this real quick.
Yeah, old niggas be
We spoke to
forgetting
Carvel
shit.
Wallace, a writer and a podcaster, about the way Black families have been discussed in the mainstream.
Reading some of the literature at that time, I was like shocked at how overtly racist liberal literature was in terms of trying to diagnose the ills of the Black community and trying to explain why these uprisings were happening. And everyone was blaming it on the fathers and drugs and families and welfare and mothers and everything. It was a lot more convenient for the story to be told that Black people were holding up their end of the bargain rather than acknowledging that America wasn't holding up its end of the bargain.
The Moynihan Report ultimately created 3 camps: the liberal camp, which saw the report as a foundation for policy change; the conservative camp, which saw the report as a justification for the argument that Black communities were responsible for their own issues; and then the left-wing camp that saw the report as blaming the victim, ignoring structural racism, and actually reinforcing racism. So what happens when people are exposed to these stereotypes about Black families? Aside from the reinforcement of the idea that Black communities have no one to blame but themselves, there's the everyday real-life impact these stereotypes have through policies and support for those policies. First, there's an almost total willful ignorance about the impact of slavery and modern-day incarceration on Black American families. Foundationally, slavery ripped apart Black families, and mass incarceration has put 1 in 12 Black men between the ages of 25 and 54 in prison versus 1 in 60 for non-Black groups. Then there's how these characterizations of Black American families have an impact on policies that affect all Americans. Take poverty, for instance. During the Great Depression era, the face of poverty was a white man who was down on his luck, or a white family falling victim to circumstances outside their control. And the country felt a duty to end poverty.
Thank you. Again, Black
I'm
people
so-
were here. Black men were here too. Black families were here too. And this is the rhetoric that people like Cynthia G use. Were like, we were in this shit from perpetuity. No, that was not the case.
No, exactly. It's like, and again, this is what I mean by being disingenuous. They keep trying to talk about the legacy of slavery. I'm like, bro, there was a higher marriage rate among so-called Black people than so-called white people between 1900 and 1960. Like outside of the Great Depression era. Like, so like,
But-
what the fuck are these people talking about?
But
Well,
just like
let's
she,
be honest about what that was about.
but just like she was saying, I never heard it phrased in that way. I always heard it was America that was had the Great Depression. Nah, it was them white niggas that was down on their dick. We was doing okay. Fuck is you talking about? You get what I'm saying? It was them niggas that was going through what they was going through. You know, so it's just a rephrasing of how they try to just brainwash stuff into us, into the young Black men, and then our Black women just run with the narrative that don't even make sense if they just go back in their history. But go ahead, brother, you got it.
No, I was
Yeah,
saying
and
black women never bought into this Black patriarchal shit. Like there was a higher marriage rate because Black women ain't had nowhere else to be. Let's keep that real. Also,
yep,
big mama house is really Big Daddy house that he worked doubles and triples to pay for.
Hey, shout out to bro. Keep 100.
Uh oh.
Keep 100. Shout out. Keep 100. Keep 100. And we this some shit we do here again because we have an understanding of it now, bro. The whole fucking thing of fucking soul food, bro. So Big Mama this, Big Mama Sunday dinner, and Big Mama this, bro. What you, bro? You can't have your whole. How many kids Big Mama had? $3, $4,
Right.
$3, right? Big Mama can't. And Big Mama had all her kids by the same damn daddy. My understanding, right? If I remember right? I think they say they might have had some questions about Bird or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, so Big Mama had this family, this big ass house, and we never hear shit about Big Daddy.
Nope.
Oh,
Big Daddy dead. Big Daddy dead from working for that house.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I told you, bro. Again, the John Henry's fucking syndrome, nigga, is real with niggas, bro.
Yep.
You don't get appreciated or get your flowers until you motherfucking done worked yourself to death to, for everybody else. You proven that you can fucking outwork that fucking steam engine. Now, God, nigga.
I've never heard that
We
one.
the only motherfuckers that had the dead nigga, what's the name, alive to this day? Fucking what? The ox nigga, what's the dude, the ox? Fucking Paul Bunyan and the ox still going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Motherfucking
Yo,
John
yo.
Henry get one time versus the Steam, and that nigga up out of here, bro. Get it, hey, Uncle Charles.
I want to throw one more thing in there, man. We tend to, praise the women from the previous generations. Grandmas and they wasn't shit neither. Most of your uncles and aunts ain't got the same father. Some of them light skinned, dark skinned. Like y'all said, mailman, paper boy, the lawnmower, whoever coming through while Big Daddy out there working them doubles and triples, paying for that house. Got all these kids here. So I often ask dudes, I say, yo, we praise these women from these previous generations, but if those women told these women to be on it how they are on it because they went through what they went through back in the day, so-called, they Miss Silly, this was the color purple, and we was Mr. and all that.
Yeah.
If those women had what these women had, would they be those same women that we're talking about? If grandma lived, because mind you, the grandmothers of today will be different from what we had. If those grandmothers had what these women got today, would they be them same women? You know what I'm saying? So, what I like to tell dudes, like, be honest about your grandmothers, your old auntie, and all of that, because they was on the same, energy as these women out here now. It's the same thing. It's just a different time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will push back and say the women of that day, they actually loved men. These women don't like men. They don't. They
I
don't.
disagree.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
disagree on that as well.
I
I
believe
disagree.
just from what I seen from the women of those times, majority of them, when they did have a man, they truly loved a man, bro. Like
Nah.
to me,
So
that's just what I seen, OGs. But let me know though.
But you gotta
I'm just
understand
30.
by the time.
I'm just 30.
So just real quick, like what you're doing right now is like you're putting these old hoes on a pedestal for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that's what you're doing.
Because it's nostalgia. Like mind you, by the time we see these old women, they old. So they talking from an old woman perspective. If you knew who your grandmother or your great aunt or whoever was when she was young, that's who you got to talk to. You got to talk to them when they was in their era. Not I'm old and I'm speaking from an old woman's perspective. And these women were pouring hot grits on their husbands and all that shit back then.
Exactly. And
go ahead, I'm going after you, brother. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, and also as well, it's like these same old women that they're talking about. Like, I'm just using you as an example, even though I'm not trying to get at you, but basically, you're talking about like an old ass woman that could have been like a flapper back in their day.
Yeah, but
listen,
hold on,
bro.
hold on,
I talk to my old uncles, man. They tell me what happened to them when our grandmothers and aunts was younger. My uncles told me what it was, man. These dudes was getting beat with branches.
Nah,
it's called a switch.
You know what I'm saying? It was getting abused.
It's called a switch.
It's totally different. But let me get
can I okay.
We gotta get brothers up in there and said nothing yet. Appreciate your patience, brother. You already king. It's on you, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Yeah, you good.
I don't know if you got to that part, Mr. Fantastic, where Cynthia G was like black men supported the patriarchy during that time, which I disagree, because if you go back to the Black Panthers and stuff, or the Nation of Islam, a lot of them were rebelling against the white patriarchy. That was the whole point about. Go ahead.
Well, the whole point about that is that was always a gaslight. That was really just a way of gaslighting working class men. That's all it ever was. All this anti-patriarchy rhetoric, it's just a way of gaslighting working class men into basically working their ass off and not expecting anything in return for it.
Yo, but you know what's crazy? Like what Fantastic was doing, and he does, like his hat, his slogan, Barg. I keep forgetting that big ass black guy or whatever he be doing. That's intimidating to a lot of people.
Yeah. The thing about it is that people are going to be intimidated no matter what. So
yeah, but all right. Intimidating and intelligence. He's not halfway stupid. We all know that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But let me bring it back to what I was saying about the
Hold on, just
woman
real
of.
quick. We got it.
Oh,
I got,
go ahead. Go ahead, Fantastic. Yeah, you got
were you done?
You know, I can talk for days.
It's on Prime. Prime, go ahead, man. Appreciate it. 81day1 BABG alumni in the fucking building. What's up, Prime?
What's going on, fellas? I'm headed to the gym, so I ain't gonna be up here long. But I was trying to
No, you
figure
gonna
out like
stay. No, you
the
gonna
the
stay,
seven
nigga.
the 7 to 8 years that I've been in this space. We've seen Cynthia G have a baby by Dusty. It's been
Oh,
confirmed that she was a prostitute on Backpage.
oh, wait a second.
Having white guys as clientele and women still listen to her. So I'm trying to figure out like
Wait a
what is wrong
minute.
with people in this
Same
space,
thing.
man.
It was the same thing with
Hold
the
on, bro.
filmmaker.
Hold
What
on.
about
Can I figure something out? Is she damaged?
Well, no. Well, yeah. So shout out to Prime, and that's what I'm telling you, Prime. So that's what I seen, man. Listen,
Shout out to Prime. Damn.
the projection, dog. I'm telling you, this black women want the most worst examples to be their leaders, be it fucking Cynthia G or be it Prince Fella, right? Either one of those two. If you're a black woman that's been damaged by black men, they're going to run to you, right? Everybody else, that's why it's this whole mammy shit. Any black woman that has anything positive to say about a black man or has a healthy relationship with
they're
black
gonna
men
tear it down.
or loves her son and speaks positively about her son. If any black woman that's a friend to black men is an enemy to black women. Okay,
Oh, they're
this is
gonna
why,
tear it
bro.
down.
But Mr. Fantastic.
Just real quick, hold on. This is why we're seeing this with the whole cooking with Kaya thing. Cooking with Kaya makes niggas happy.
There you go.
Cooking with Kaya is making niggas happy. So, bitch, how dare you? How dare you make this nigga happy? How dare you?
Hey, yo, Fantastic. Ain't it crazy? Like you can't tell
Yes,
these
some dudes.
chicks
Let
nothing?
me rock though. Don't cut me off.
Okay.
So this is the thing, right? So anything that a black woman does that could be a beacon of hope and expectation for the masses of black women to do to make the man happy, you have to destroy that. Because bitch, how dare you now make these niggas have a requirement? How dare you make these niggas fucking, feel good on the inside or whatever? How dare you make this nigga think that this is some shit I should be willing to do for you when I ain't married to you, nigga. I ain't doing no married women duties if I'm not married in a girlfriend title. Well, bitch, again, in order for you to get the motherfucking married fucking title, you gotta earn it, motherfucker. You gotta show me in practice. Yes, we talking about practice.
Man, you stepping on a hornet's nest?
So, bro, I said the exact same thing, bro, on my street.
so Fantastic. Like, isn't that interesting? Like, after they allegedly got her banned on TikTok, all of a sudden it's we got these cooking with Keisha videos and
nigga, bro, I saw it on, bro. Literally, bro.
It's been a wildfire of them. Like it's a bunch of women doing it.
That's why I said I saw it on Twitter. Like, bro, niggas called it out, or niggas showed, bro. Right, it was right before they got her canceled, but it was in the process of doing it. Now everybody's cooking with Keisha, cooking with
You know what's so funny though, Mr. Fantastic?
Huh?
A lot of them, if you watch them, a lot of them are 304s though.
Of course.
Yo.
So that's crazy. So it's like, I don't get it. It's like a lot of the ladies should be doing that, but the 304s are not doing it. So it's like, well, then again, you have to remember that the younger generation, they grew up in an environment where that's what they're seeing is 304. So now if a 304 is cooking, it's also giving 304s a standard now.
Oh, you touching subjects now. That's the thing. You got a thing going.
Let me.
Don't let the cooking with Karen start.
President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. Then, decades later, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. began to shed light on the reality of poor Black American families living in cities, and the reporters who followed him began to report on these issues.
We are tired of living in run-down, dilapidated, rat-infested shacks and slums.
And as a result of that, over time, all of the imagery began to focus on these Black families, and it began to actually have a pernicious impact. It began to have us think of poverty and Black families as tied to this issue of Black laziness. And that's where we largely find ourselves today.
According to Pew, more than half of Republicans believe a lack of effort is to blame for poverty instead of circumstances beyond one's control. As the conversation on poverty and race shifted, so did the support for welfare.
People began to think that we needed to curb welfare benefits, increase work requirements, because the real problem is that Black people are on welfare and they want to just be lazy. When we think about policy, what's good for families, we tend to think about them in these racialized terms. And when we do that, we tend to have a distorted view of what needs to happen.
So what's the solution? Well, here's what Dixon and Wallace had to say.
The main way that the media perpetuates stereotypes and racist tropes is accidentally. I think the people who are in the decision-making rooms, in the content-making rooms, are carrying these biases with them without knowing they're carrying them with them because there's no one around to challenge them. So I think that ultimately greater diversity at all levels of decision-making in the media and content process is probably our best chance.
As an African-American father myself, as the father of twin sons, I take pride in that role. And I know many other Black fathers who take pride in being involved with their kids, regardless of the marital situation with the mother. And so I really would like the media to show some of those stories as well.
Ultimately, I'm raising my kids to be a part of the solution rather than a part of the problem. That's really all I can do.
So we focused on the way the news media talks about Black families and Black fathers, but there's no shortage of the same representation in entertainment. Take, for example, one of our favorite scenes of all time from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know exactly which one I'm.
Mr. Fantastic, when the Black Manosphere first started in 2015, a lot of Black men were saying exactly what was saying on the clip. But the response we got from other Black men and Black women is that we were making excuses, and that we can't be blaming everybody, other people for our own actions. That was what was being said. That's what I remember hearing.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that whole segment is that he literally said, what was the thing? He said, don't be made an example or something of that nature. It's basically like they want to shame us to wanting us to do what they want, but we can't tell them nothing.
Somebody in the chat, Hayward Driver, he's correct. A lot of the dudes in the video would be considered lames that are actually fathers in their child's life, would be considered the lames of the Black community.
Yo, and that's crazy.
Well, we know that's another thing too. Once you start again, even getting back to the title of this shit, okay? Pussy conservation, pussy preservation needs to be the new conversation, right? Pussy preservation. I don't want to hear nothing about dick discipline no more, bro.
No, you're a man whore.
Black men are being disciplined with our dicks, pause, right? And Black men are being more sexually responsible than black women are. I'm sorry, my
That's
bad.
true.
Hold on, straight black men, because the most reckless motherfuckers out here are the brotherfuckers. Brotherfuckers are what's fucking it up for us.
Not the brotherfuckers.
Yeah, the brotherfuckers. So, and again, what doesn't get told is, again, because Black women have this affinity for niggas that fucks niggas.
Oh, wait a minute.
A lot of us get caught up with these STD things, and that's another topic that really needs, bro. So many things that need to get really looked into, bro, and be assessed. And if those truths were told, bro, the way that Black men will be looked at,
you
nigga,
already nailed it.
Like, bro, we don't know how you guys do this. We don't know how you fucking
You
survive.
already nailed it. You said brotherfuckers, like they wanted to be told, not sold. You nailed it.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna say one more thing before I head out.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you guys were talking about before you started the video back up. It's also funny how the Turkish lady who lives in Germany came out and she made that video and pissed everyone off during the summertime.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing like comments under videos, because she was basically saying like what she noticed was like the Black family doesn't really have a unit where it's like the father and the mother and all that stuff. I kept seeing comments from Black women saying, "Oh no, Black men, they do eat family dinner often." And I'm looking at the comments. I'm like, hold on. So one minute y'all say the father's aren't around. Now a foreigner comes and point out the dysfunction. Now everybody had a family. Like,
yeah, there you go, Prime. There you go, Prime. You said it.
Let's point out some facts here. There are more unwed mothers in the Black community than unwed fathers, right? And there's a higher concentration of STDs, not only amongst Black women, but among brotherfuckers, right? So it's like what Fantastic said, like who's really exercising more discipline sexually?
Yeah, we are the most sexually disciplined demographic out of the group, out of the race.
Because we're the most sexually policed.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
That's true. And again, that extends outside the race. Like I said, don't nobody talk about black dick than white niggas, than white boys.
Yeah, man. Yo, come on, man. You know these chicks is out of control. Like the whole twerk movement, that's gonna get over with in 2025. Trust me, that's over with.
I don't think so, bro.
Stupid.
At
at the end of the day, everybody else is correct, but I don't know if you're seeing clear.
But let me
when you
get
talk about
Big Big Kevin here, and then we'll bring it down to everybody else. Big Kevin's on you, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, overall here, this is pretty much what we're pretty much learning here is that, when it comes to the whole quote unquote deadbeat dad thing, here's what I get from it, right? These people, they try to replace the role of fathers, especially quote unquote black fathers, with child support, welfare, alimony, and stepdads, and it failed because of course it did. And instead of admitting to their failure, what they want to do is they want to create this whole deadbeat dad myth as a way of deflecting accountability away from themselves. Because the same people who say that are the same people who refuse to acknowledge that pretty much every country in the world that gives out cash assistance to unwed mothers, like similar to the U.S., like Colombia, the UK, South Africa, etc., they all have the exact same problem of high out of wedlock birth rates, all of them.
Okay. So what do you think about, because they're so jaded and just into that whole type of program, can't tell them nothing, they're gonna keep twerking, they're gonna keep doing this, promiscuity, everything. And if a man says anything, don't tell me what to do. So what do you deal with that? How do you deal with that, to be honest?
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. You'll skip them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, even the Bible says that you have no legal, moral, or spiritual obligation to women who won't cooperate with you. And I'm not saying this is some extra. I'm saying literally that's what the Bible says.
I mean, if you want to go the Bible route, and thanks for the show, Fantastic, there's a reason why for those, like Fantastic says, shout out to the people that hate God. At some point, there's going to be a group of people that's not going to listen. Let them burn.
Hey, yo, but Island, yo, they will, you can tell them this verbatim, be like, hey, this is what we think, this is how we feel, this is what it is, and they be like, nope.
No,
And
but
they're gonna blame us when they're gonna blame us when it backfires in their face.
Hey,
Yo,
hold on
that's
real quick.
crazy.
Hold on real quick. Hey, Junelle, you new, bro, and you looking a little trollish, and no, that's no offense. Come up for me in the back real quick. Let me see you're a real person, bro. I won't bring you up. I just need to see that you're a real person because I don't know you, and your name is Junelle, with a white boy on the thing. Yeah, so yeah, cam up real quick. Let me see in the back. Yeah, I can't bring you up right now either because it's 10 people. But either way, continue. All right, yeah.
Newsflash,
All right, cool.
Fantastic.
You close it. Hey.
There's a civil war going on. There's a channel called Exoticals Unite. They're mad at the dark-skinned women going after them. They have a whole clique of what we like. The yellow and the red and the banana face women are mad. They mad. They're going after all them, but Chrissy and them, they going after them.
So
hold on, wait. So this real quick. So is this what social media is this? Is TikTok or what? I imagine
This
it's
is
probably
YouTube.
YouTube.
It's a channel.
Exoticals Unite.
Exoticals Unite.
Oh, I got
So it's
Hey, yo, Island. Where did you find out that it's almost like a civil war? Well, how did you come to that conclusion?
I was
I saw a little bit of that.
Oh,
I was in between watching Fantastic and watching media. Like, it just feeds the algorithm, and eventually it came up.
Okay. All right.
It came out that
look,
one of the new female channels came up, and they were like upset with one of those like main chicks that always talk down.
Okay, well, Fantastic is a little off right now. He beats people up now. Fantastic beats people up in the ring. So he's
wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm looking this shit up right now, and I'm seeing it. And hold on. I got
Fantastic.
Bullshit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fantastic. I want to add to that. Like, it's not just like what he just said. Like, they actually have their own space. They call it the Golden Spear. Yeah. Yeah.
So hold on. So I just need to be clear. So are they shitting on? They just shitting on black women, not black men, correct?
No,
it's like they're shitting on black. Like, so basically, like. Exactly.
Light skin space. They shit on everybody that's not light skin.
But this is the
thing. Their main focus is like they are going after, like, at some point
All right, bro. I just seen the thumbnail, brother. I already see where they're going at. But this is the question. So they fucking with niggas, or are they fucking Chad chasers? Are they fucking what's the name too?
I can analyze this quick.
It's still to be known. It's still to be known. But I just love the fact that they're fighting amongst themselves.
Yes.
Hey, just real quick. So the Exoticals United. Hey, I'm the fucking the light skinned motherfucking.
Oh, they cannibalizing. They're cannibalizing each other.
I've been deemed the colorist king. Holla at me, baby. Holla at me. We gotta see what's going on.
You on that bar thing, man.
Exotical. These exoticals. Again, that's hey man.
Yeah, like I think it's worth you looking into, like just exoticals and also like the golden spirits.
Nah,
That's where they're all at.
Fantastic wilding because he beat people up in the ring and all that now.
we good. Chill.
What are you talking about?
Let me swap. Matter of fact, some dude. Let me swap you out real quick. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, let me do this, and then who Big Kev went. Now it's on Mercy. Mercy, go ahead. Mercy, you there? All right, Junelle, go ahead. Junelle Vega, go ahead, bro. Oh, go ahead, Mercy.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Exoticals United, bro. I was briefly looking at that joint, yo. No, but what I'm saying, it don't like it's for black people. It's just like for mixed people, yo. Because I've read the objective. It's like for mixed people.
That's what it's about.
I just wanted to add, man. You know we gonna get the brunt of everything, man. As black men and black fathers, we always get the blame for everything, man. So I think the best thing for us to do is to keep doing what we're doing, bro, and set an example. We don't have to worry about the world and what they doing, man. We just gonna keep making. Hey, bros, just make your money, bro. Just keep making your money. Stack your money up, bro. Don't worry about it because our light is gonna shine. And a lot of women gonna come. Watch what I tell you. A lot of women gonna give up their little fake little agenda, and they're gonna come running. Watch what I tell you. They gonna come running, knocking on our door. Watch what I tell you. You heard the story about the 5 foolish virgins and the 5 wise virgins. You saw what the 5 foolish virgins did. They came knocking on the groom's door. Nah, he was busy with the 5 wise virgins. Get busy, bro.
Oh, cool. All right, real quick. Junelle, it's on you, brother. Go ahead.
I just wanted to touch on. First of all, good afternoon, gentlemen. Happy football Sunday. But I just wanted to touch on what somebody had said on here earlier about because I had mentioned that problem, that dynamic is not exclusive to black women, to where this ratchet thing that they're only marrying for security or they're only marrying because they're trying to get in the nigga pockets. This seems to be a bigger problem everywhere. Like me, I'm not boasting, I'm not bragging, I married a woman from South America, and cultural differences is a big problem in a relationship. So, and a lot of the dynamics that we're facing here as Americans with this mindset that these women have is something that's happening everywhere now. And the only advice that I could give to us is choose our assets better. Like we going after the physical attraction instead of worrying about what's in this bitch brain. And I'll leave it at that.
That's
Travis, brother. Just real quick. You your expat passport, bro. What's up? What you here? You said your wife's from Colombia. Did you meet her in Colombia or you met her here?
No. I met her here in New Jersey. And I don't think if I said Colombia, that was my fault. She's Ecuadorian. But I met her in New Jersey. She stayed out here for quite a while. Then I traveled to her country. We got married. Not a passport, bro. Nigga that got locked up ended up getting out, getting their passport, and just traveled before all this shit was kind of big the way it is.
I got you. Bet. Okay, cool. So, and again, brother, I really appreciate your perspective, and that's a part we talk about too, brother. Listen, well, and for you, I mean, if it works for you, cool, fine. But we're not quote unquote anti-marriage, but we're be extremely informed and weary of getting married from 2024 and beyond. Now, if you're already married, hey man, it's a different game, right? You grandfathered in. Wish the best for you. Hopefully, you and your wife, die together, holding hands in a rocking chair. You feel me? At the same time, hopefully. But what we're telling brothers, like what you're saying, this is becoming a problem even outside of here, as where every woman is looking at a man as a lick. Marriage with paperwork, bro, is just a very, very unwise decision to make nowadays. Now you can be married to a woman because all a marriage is a licensed relationship. Okay, a marriage is a motherfucking relationship that you are having the fucking state acknowledge, and a whole bunch of other bullshit. Oh well, I can't get life insurance and I can't get benefits from his job, but no, that's a lie. What you need to do is just something that you could learn from the brotherfuckers, and we didn't know. There are just steps that you can take in order for your person, your whatever they call them, some type of partners or whatever, to be able to receive all the fucking benefits you receive. It just takes a little bit longer steps than what you do in a marriage. And if brothers started taking those avenues and those fucking those steps to do it, there would be a much better fucking outcome of the situation. Because now, hey, if you got to pay child support, cool, fine, you got to pay child support. But now she doesn't have automatic, access to and legal rights to your success. And what we've come to learn and understand is nobody sees themselves being, for the most part, bro, you come from humble beginnings and you're just a hardworking guy out here doing the thing, so on and so forth. And then you have this, nowadays, the social media fucking boom, RIP Kevin Samuels, some technological fucking advancement or idea, crypto, you know what I'm saying? You did the right proper investments for crypto, and you hit it in the fucking crypto, or brothers are learning how to invest, all these different things. None of us sees or even taught the idea of us being these extremely wealthful, impactful men. So you get married to this woman early, right? In your early 20s or whatever, so on and so forth. And you don't need no prenup because you're just a regular nigga, right? Well, you a regular nigga, but you go turn out to be an extraordinary nigga. And now the woman that married the regular nigga sees the value in divorcing the extraordinary nigga and taking half your shit. You feel me? So again, of course we know, well, most of you niggas not okay. Again, we know that, we understand that. The problem though is the fact of the matter that, listen, man, there is an opportunity if you're doing the things you're supposed to do or whatever, right? And you make the right decisions in life, that you're going to be a whole lot better off now, 15, 20 years down the line. And then what we're seeing is you're starting to have these divorces, even with the women being even with the women being married to the men for some time, bro. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta see past yourself and your own expectations. And that's why I say, bro, don't get fucking married. And let me see. Oh, he back. Hold on. Let's swap you out. So that's my only thing, bro. Do you have anything else, Junel?
No.
Okay, 4 sure that prick. All right, bet. All right.
Yo, I'm drop down in case you got somebody you got to bring up.
I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for coming through. Keep it 100, man.
Yep.
No doubt.
Thanks again. I'm out too. You be safe.
All right. Yeah, you too, man. Appreciate you. Now, with that being said, let's actually look at the Monahan report, bro. We got it right here. We're gonna pull it up and go to the exact chapter talking about the Negro family, right? So let's go to the points that she specifically talked about, right? Nearly a quarter of urban Negro marriages are dissolved. Okay. Now remember, this is like 1960. A quarter. That's 25%. 25%. Cynthia G, I'm gonna ask you again, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, show us the stats. You quoted the Monahan report. Show us in the Monahan report where it says the majority. Nowhere in the fucking no mathematical fucking standpoint or whatever do I understand a quarter being on majority. Okay.
It's
All right?
literally a frivolous argument dealing with somebody like that.
And then too, this was a regional thing, like New York City mainly. So what he did was he took the these major urban areas, right, for the data. When again, what do we know? The majority of fucking black families, bro, lived in the South. The cost of living was lower. You know what I'm saying? Families were closer together, and you had more black communities. So even in his assessment of the information would have been skewed because of the region and things he chose as to where to do this research or gather the research from. You talking about fucking, bro, you talking about New York City.
You said the word skewed. That's a big thing to use in this type of demographic.
Yeah, it clearly would be skewed. But hold on, nearly 1/4 of Negro births are now illegitimate. So again, now this is 1960. Remember, 1 quarter. So we went from 25%, right? 1963. What is it
You,
now? That's
you know,
60 years later. So 60 years later, okay, 3 times that amount from 1 quarter to 73 fucking damn near. If I have a betting man, because like I said, back in fucking what's name was 73. So I don't even know. Again, do we have the numbers? Hold on, let me see. Because all the numbers always go back to the what she said, like she said, the 2013 study or whatever. Let me Google something real quick.
we can get relative because you know what? A lot of that doesn't make sense in common values. Like straight up, like everybody can do this and play with numbers and do chat GBT and all that. But at the end of the day, we all experience something silly. And what I'm telling you guys is these chicks are bugging. They think, can't tell them nothing. It's never our fault. It's never like, I mean, like, you know, like if both of us do something wrong in a relationship, if you being an adult, you can admit it. These chicks is like, nah, it's never my fault. They be bugging. And they don't understand that their time is up. That's the funny part.
I think a lot of them are going to double down. So they have been.
I don't think so. They're
They
not.
can't afford to, bro. They can't afford. So this is another thing. They can't afford to keep going the way they going, bro. Because the
Oh
economy
no, they're
getting
gonna
worse.
ride it. They're gonna
Yeah, I
ride
know,
or
but the
die.
economy's getting worse and worse and worse. And then Trump about to get up in here, bro. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah, that's about to be
yo, I'm
crazy.
telling you, yo. Why
Yeah,
can't I say?
but then you're still going to have a problem. Even though you can say Trump is going to put things back in order, a lot of chicks are still going to have that mindset still.
Oh
So it's
yeah,
like,
yo, bro, you know that you can't tell me nothing, boo mindset. That's what these chicks
it's
is
still going to be
operating
there.
on. Yeah, you can't tell them nothing, no accountability, no nothing. Like you could say, 2 + 2 is 4. They'll be like, hell no,
It's
and
just like with the
it will
it's
curse
just
you
like
out
with
to the end of days.
it's just like with that software era, right? They were only doing that because they were tired of working in corporate America.
Oh, they getting it, they feeling it. That's what's happening.
That's what I'm saying. So they weren't doing that because they actually wanted to submit to a brother or get into a relationship with a man. They were just looking for a sponsor.
Oh, wait a minute. You think it's a conundrum in their own mind? They're like, okay, we can't submit to a black man, so now we got to submit to a boss, but they still got the mindset like, don't tell me nothing, boo.
But
That's what I'm saying. Like they still got the programming. So it's like even though
okay.
a lot of the Trump might get rid of a lot of the things that black women have been benefiting from, they're still gonna have that programming. So it's like, and I'm saying this so that black men don't run into it thinking that because these things are being taken away from black women that they can now get in a good relationship with them. No, they're still gonna have that program in there. So you still gotta be careful.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy, B? You know, your whole fast. You know what's crazy? They're gonna blame it on us still.
Well, some dude, like, I'll just say this: like, you gotta let people land, man. Like, you're interrupting flights
I
midair.
thought he did. I thought he landed.
What's good? What's good, gentlemen?
Yo, what up, CJ?
Hey, fantastic. I got one complaint, bro. The
Yeah.
niggas on the West Coast, man, we be sleeping when you start your show, bro. What's going on? Y'all don't give a fuck about the West Coast niggas.
Man, you 4
Nigga,
hours
I'm
behind.
already, nigga. It's Sunday. Like somebody like gave me like a slick warning. Niggas threatening to beat me up, nigga. It's football. These niggas like football, CJ. So I'm
okay.
They watching
All
me instead of football, brother. I can't cut into too much to the football time now. Now you gonna tackle me. I'm gonna be out
That
somewhere
makes
eat my
Yo.
dinner, nigga. I'm gonna get motherfucking office Terry Tated, nigga. I ain't trying to get motherfucking tackled, nigga.
Yo, CJ, you like 4 hours behind on the West Coast, man.
3 hours. Yeah, I just woke
3.
up.
I said 4. You gave me an hour. I'll take it.
No, the only place that's 4 hours behind would be Hawaii, and that's during daylight savings. But let me get
No, it's
Bartlett.
5.
What's up, bro?
No, it's 5 to get there.
What's good, fantastic?
I can't complain, brother. Go ahead.
What's going on, bro? Hey, I just wanted to ask something. I think the show is extremely interesting, man. You were talking about how they were criticizing like modern black men for upholding the patriarchy in the past, right?
Uh-huh.
So let me ask you something, Mr. Fantastic. A man enlisting in the army, is that an example of a man participating in the patriarchy?
I would guess, yeah. That's a male dominated profession. So I mean, I guess.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
can I answer
So that means that. I'm sorry.
Oh well, the thing is, when you take it back to Vietnam, World War I and II, black men were drafted, so it's not like they had a choice or a say if they
Well,
wanted
that's
to
why I
join the
wanted to bring that up. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. That's why I wanted to bring that up because the thing about it is, if you look at the Revolutionary War, right? And I'll just bring up a couple names: James Armistead, Crispus Attucks, Salem Poor, and Peter Salem, right? That's just a few names of black men who joined the war during the American Revolutionary War in hopes that their service would give them freedom and their families freedom, right? 1700s. So the thing about it is, because black men enlisted right into the war with the hopes that they would somehow gain freedom, which is what they did, they were still under fire, right? They were still being shot at from the enemy and their supposed white allies. But at the end of the day, they still did it because it was a chance that their families could be free if they served, right? And so that's why I feel like this rhetoric that you guys were speaking of is dangerous and needs to be combated, because they keep on harping on the same critique that we upheld the patriarchy. However, if black men didn't participate in the so-called patriarchy, like the example I gave, the American Revolutionary War, then none of us would be free today.
Wait a second, though. Hold on. Cut off. Pause.
Oh, come on, dog.
How do you look? It's either a draft or you enlist, correct?
Yeah.
So what are you talking about, bro?
Well, no, he's still making that.
Yeah, I get it. Hold on, let me finish. Either you're going in voluntarily.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm listening to him. I'm listening.
Christmas.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, yo, all right, CJ, relax. Either you go in voluntarily or you get pushed in a draft. That's not today's. It might happen soon because things is bugging out. So how do you incorporate that into the whole mindset and your explanation of draft and enlisting?
No, he's talking about a different timeline.
The Revolutionary War was different, right? They gave them a choice. If you wanna, you have a choice to remain slaves, or you can enlist and help us fight this war, and with the chances that you become free. That was the promise, right? So they did have a choice, actually.
Oh, so yeah, I get what you're saying.
He's talking about the Civil War specifically. So hold on.
Yeah.
So Dark Lake, that's a great point though, brother. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And shout out to Keep It 100. Women need, not just want, women need the patriarchy. Okay, women need fucking the man structure of the fucking system that they benefit from. Everything that women got, again, not saying it's ever going to go back. I'm not one of the, when you guys say certain shit, I'm just very stupid. Women are never going to not have the right to vote anymore. Women are never going to be pregnant and barefoot in the kitchen ever again. Okay, so let's not even talk about it. The thing is, though, the rights that you got to not be those things were given from men. Men saw the fucking benevolence and saw, hey, women need this and women need the right to do this and women should be able to do this and so on and so forth. And men gave it to them, right? The problem along the way is, again, man, and let me be very, very careful when I say this. Once you take away the consequence, okay, people, you know what I mean, they don't see the benevolence. Okay. You don't see the benevolence. When you take away the consequence, you don't see the benevolence. Okay. This is why it's a big thing to where in the people have a problem with it. Well, if you don't do what God says, you're pretty much going to hell or whatever, so on and so forth. Well, if there was no risk of you not doing the right thing, you wouldn't do it.
And that's why good cop, bad cop is such a big thing.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, like that's
why good cop, bad cop.
Society is really set up. So we're just real quick. Society and even the animal kingdom is set up in a way to like, hey, if you do good things, everything goes cool. If you don't, hey, we will motherfucking literally kill your ass right here in a fucking gang fucking beating, nigga. All right.
But yo, you said a very prolific word, benevolence. See, like imagine on and what people wanted.
My boy got a story for
Hold
everything
on,
you
yeah,
say.
man. These old
Fantastic.
niggas, man. Like, hold on. In the perfect
Let him rock, man.
Fuck, man, this
hold
nigga
on,
here.
bro. Hold on,
He
dude.
didn't cut nobody off. Let him go, man. Let him go. Go ahead.
Yeah, hold on, CJ. Yo, in a perfect world, the way these chicks want it, and that was a prolific word. He said benevolent. Imagine if these chicks had to get drafted into World War III. They're gonna cry. Think about it.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. And just to add on to that, these women always talk about this woman liberation. They talk all this woman rights stuff, this equality stuff, but
Yep.
they won't even pay for a first date, bro.
Uh
Come
huh.
on, bro.
Oh, well, you ain't gonna go there. That's
I mean,
easy.
come on,
Oh,
man. What they
nigga. You even hint that they gotta pay for the first date. They act
Oh,
like
that's easy.
relationship
We ain't
it's
gonna go there.
over. I'm not dealing with a nigga that I even gotta pay for a first date. They so contradictory. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Let me see. Everybody went. Yeah, everybody went. Okay. So yeah, man. Listen, that's what I was saying. The Moynihan report. I put the link in the chat for you guys. If you want to read it. You should be able to click to it and get to the whole thing. But this right here specifically, dealt with the black families and
How,
breaks
how,
down. Go ahead, Kev.
how far were you going to go down that Moynihan report? Because are you familiar with the concept of the Moynihan scissors? You familiar with that part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just real quick for the guys who don't know, the Moynihan series essentially is a concept whereby, as part of that report, what they discovered, and they kind of knew this was going to happen anyway, but what they discovered was that basically, as black men actually got more employment, still more black women actually stayed on welfare. So with every other race of woman, as the men were gained more employment,
Really?
the welfare recipients actually went down. But with black women, it actually increased. And
Really?
yeah, that was
And
the
Kev, a big part
anomaly
of
in that
it.
report.
And Kev, that's another big part that people don't talk about too, right? So, and shout out to Cree. Cree asked a question earlier on. Illegitimacy would have been just any child that was had outside of a marriage, even if the parents were staying together. So this is what we keep telling you guys. And yeah, Kev, appreciate Kev for bringing this point up. Moynihan scissors pretty much explains the current event that we're in today, and when black men say, welfare, black women chose welfare over the family. So what she could do, she wouldn't qualify for benefits or very, very limited benefits if she was married to this man, all right, and they were cohabitating. But so hey, we're together. I love you, you love me. We're gonna be together. But if you just motherfucking come over here every now and again and so on and so forth, and we live in a family, but not married, and not married, and to the point of where you can leave as long as we know the fucking welfare lady coming and they don't see your boots and your clothes in the closet. That's going to make our lives so much easier. So now you can go out here and work your job and do all this other shit, so on and so forth, and we be a husband and a wife, but just not on paper. That way I can collect these motherfucking benefits, and you know what I'm saying, we can be in a relationship together and you can make your money and so on and so forth and la la la. So again, bro, when we say this shit, it's not made up. None of this shit. This you can literally document it and you can see it. And like I said, we say this all the time. Listen, welfare was not exclusively available to black women. It was available to all women. Okay, and like you said, you were still coming off and recovering from the Great Depression when they made this shit available, right? White women and white families got on the shit for the short time they needed to get, and then once you got back on your feet, you move forward. But I think it's the finessers mentality that niggas got as to where, well, no, man, this shit free. So, hey, we can do both of them.
Wait a second. See, now I heard Kev said one thing, and I knew where the path logically that was going. Like, chicks is being lazy. They're like, yeah, we can just get free. But no, you said something crazy, fantastic. You said something. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a chance. Because I'm trying to put it in congruent to what Kev said and you said, because it both goes together. I'm just figuring it out. Give me a second, man. Go ahead. Shit.
Well, nigga, figure it out without telling us you got to figure it out. Did
Like,
anybody
I
else?
ain't trying to
No,
put it
no, Kev, my
all
bad. I cut
niggas
Kev off, so I
down.
want Kev to finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kev.
No, well, so you're right. That was the initial arrangement for quite a few families, but over the years, what eventually happened is that the women just eliminated the men altogether and just made more kids, and said, "Look, we don't need the men at all." So now, people do this thing where they go, "Well, the men leave," like Sinji was talking about. "Oh, men left the house, men left the house." No, you actually have to go down to social services and voluntarily submit yourself to that
Yeah.
process.
Okay, now
So,
I'm back.
so they're making a choice, and that's so when she says men left the house, she's basically what she's transferring all the responsibility and blame to the men, absolving the women, and they don't have any account into the process. Whether
There
they
you
get
go.
pregnant, whether they make the choice to go on welfare, none of that stuff. The whole point is it's to blame black men. That's it.
There
And
you
that,
go,
and, that, and
bro.
it's not just them doing it; everybody else does that too. If you talk to a non-black person, the first thing that they do is go, "Oh, well, black men just leave their kids." I'm like, okay, so you own that too. Like that tells if that's what you believe about black men, then I already know. Then you just told me everything I need to know about you.
Hey, yo,
Fantastic. Let
I'm
me say
glad
one
you
thing.
said it and I didn't.
Some dude. Oh, shut that up. All right. So I think, I think back in, they say that they used to separate the relationships and it's be a mutual decision. But I think if the women used to force the men out like they do now. Like the women,
yo,
when they don't want you there, they will force you the fuck out. They will disrespect 4 times, pussy indestructible.
Yo, CJ, you said mutual. Is it
No,
ever
but
mutual?
wait. The thing is, they make it seem like it was a mutual decision. Like the man was like, "All right, I'm gonna leave, baby, and you get this money." But I don't know how mutual it was. Feel me? Because the women, when they want some shit, they will force you the fuck out. They will disrespect you. You would not. It's like the Bible say. You can't live in a home with a contentious woman. And you think if they see a bigger prize on the outside than what they see on the inside with you, then they would make that home contentious as fuck.
There you go. Real cat.
So I think that's more what happened. Not that the man was like, "Okay, baby, I'm gonna leave and you get that money, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna keep splitting it." I think the woman was like, "I see a
Yo,
better
hey,
prize
yo,
outside, and I'm about to make this home contentious as fuck until this nigga leave, because the
hey,
money out
yo,
there is
hey,
better,
yo,
and I could do what I want without him here."
hey,
Yeah, not
yo,
just that. That's a
CJ.
CJ. That's the, hold on, some dude. That's the part, CJ. So the part was, and shout out to Kev. What they understood was, okay, well, hell, shit. Do I really need this nigga? Do I really want to have him doing this and having to do what he want me to do and all this other shit and la la la? I'm already taking care of the kids anyway, and I work in my little job. And then they don't mention how was it affirmative action came along, and now all the black women got hired for these government jobs that they can't get fired from.
Oh shit.
Right now, you couple it with that, so now you went from getting paid by the government and working for the fucking government, right, to where you're making money a whole lot easier, and you're supplementing the income, not to be on the level of the black man. But I told y'all, out of all the social benefits, social services and financial benefits you get from having these fucking kids, how much money are you saving? You ain't paying no fucking rent.
Hey, yo,
And they get to do what they want. Like that's the
what I'm saying.
biggest
CJ, that's
thing
the
for
part
them.
that-
Doing
CJ,
a freedom of not having to do what a man wants.
I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying. That's the most important part of it. I don't have to listen to no man. Ain't no man gonna tell me what to do. That's why I can do bad all by myself. All this bullshit.
Yeah,
That was a
listen,
narrative created for black women for
Dude,
their
let us talk.
for her
Yeah,
her,
some
her,
men just
her
talk.
excuse and her existence, like you said, on her own and not having to fucking be with the man. So like you said, so now listen, she started doing the math in her head and be like, okay, well, shit, he bringing in back in those days, say $1,500 a month or whatever it is, so on and so forth. That's cool, that's fine. But shit, well, I'm not having to pay none of the rent. The rent costs fucking $300, $400, and then I'm getting
Dude, let him finish. Sorry.
and
Yeah,
the
man,
rent
that's what I'm saying.
costs this amount of money. I don't have to spend this money because I'm able to stay here in the government housing. And now I got this job to where I'm not making as much as he is, but if I add the money I make and the money I'm not paying, shit, it's the same thing.
And I'm free. Yeah, get this thing out of here. I'm agreeing with you, fantastic. Yeah, I know. I'm just backing up your point.
Yo, I agree with him right now too. Hold on, you said hold on, but let me interject a
This is
little
why they
bit.
say old niggas gotta go. I'm sorry.
Nah,
How
man,
old
you
is
know all niggas
old
shit.
is some dude, man? Because this nigga will
Hey
not
man,
shut
nah, I'm just
up.
a smart guy.
Kelvin,
Hold
just
on,
and
CJ.
again,
Hold on, CJ,
I'm
because
not
I'm
CJ, nigga,
interject.
it's me. Hold on. And I'm going
Alright.
after this. And exactly that's what we saying, bro. Again, bro, black women are the only women talking this no 50-50 shit. Black women are only women that think that the man in modern days time, okay, where you can literally fucking show the two highest earning fucking groups or the highest earning race are Asians. Okay. In order for both of them to be the highest earning groups, that means the man is working and the woman is working. And on top of being the highest earners, they're the highest married. Okay. One of, if not the, if they're not number one and number two. Okay. So Asians have the highest earning, right, income, man and woman, and they have some of the highest marriage rates. Okay, if not one, they're number two. All right.
Hey, and fantastic. I'm a
No,
dealer, so
Asians
I
have
work
the
with a
highest
lot
marriage
of
rate.
Asian women, brother. They working their
hold
ass
on.
off.
Yeah, so hold on.
They
Hold on,
working their
CJ.
ass off.
Hold on,
Fantastic.
Yeah,
CJ.
so hear me out. Wait. So let me say. So when you have the two highest earning groups that are both making the highest amount of money and getting married, what is that telling you? These women aren't motherfucking saying, "Oh, I'm married now. Let me sit on my ass and be a housewife." No, you dumb motherfucker. They both motherfucking get out here and work, and they both contribute to the family. They buy properties together. They invest together. They both pay things so they make it easier. And now you have more money. Only black women, y'all the only motherfuckers out here talking about, I ain't doing 50-50 with no nigga. Well, bitch, you gonna motherfucking buy that purse when it's 50% off, you dummy. Again, if money saved, excuse me, a dollar saved is a dollar made. So if you had a man, both of y'all are making fucking $60,000 a year. Okay. What did you just fucking do?
The difference is
Wait
fantastic.
a minute. Hold on. Let me interject.
Fuck this nigga, son, dude.
Come on, CJ. Relax a little bit.
Oh, let me say this.
Dog, you've been
All right,
interjecting this whole
fantastic. The
time.
difference
That's
is
They count Indians as Asians, I think. Go ahead.
fantastic. The difference
go ahead.
is though, with that 50% off sale, they still get to make the decisions, all the decisions in their life. With that, with the 50% men, the man is gonna have say so, and they don't want to deal with that say so. They don't want none of that say so in their life. So they like, I take the 50% discount because I still make the decisions in my life. With a man, he's gonna think he runs shit. He's gonna tell me what not to wear, what to post on IG. I want to thirst trap niggas. It's a big difference in the analogy.
All right, cool. CJ, let me ask you this. Do you think all these women now, and it's not even racial based, these chicks are so pretentious and so entitled to the point that it's like, gimme, me. How do you deal with that on a scale? How do you deal with that really? And no, honestly, let's go beyond that. How do you filter that?
Well, you gotta
If
ask the
I
question.
may, that just could be the bitches you dealing with on a personal level. If you
I'm
wanna
good,
look
bro. I'm just asking him
at-
this. How do you deal with that? But like you said it, like yeah, it's you got black women, you got Asian chick. Asian chicks are the worst. Trust me. Deal with Spanish chicks and Italian chicks. They're the best. Asian chicks, they will drive you crazier than black chicks. Trust me. They stay wild. But CJ, like I said, why you get this pretentious notion that you think it's all the same? Can you please explain?
I think women are all the same. What's the question?
That was a simple answer.
Wait, no, I'm asking what's the question.
I'll take it.
I don't understand the question.
Well, I'll take the answer.
Well, while you guys are working that out, I did want to make a point as it relates to somebody was talking about generational wealth. I think Fantastic was talking about that. So look, and I forget which guy that quoted this, and I think I saved and downloaded the video because I want to be able to reference it. But I forget the guy's name. But it was a white guy. He said, "Look, the way that most women get wealth, the most efficient way for them to get wealth is through marriage. Bottom line, that's it. Bottom line, point blank, period. And that's either through divorce or they're working with a man in order. He said you got to work with a man in order to get wealth.
Talk
And
about
that's for most women. That is the most efficient and the best way for women to get wealth because a lot of them can't do it through any other way other than through a man." And it was a white
Okay,
guy who said
Kev.
that.
Okay,
Mhm.
Kev. And this is a thing that a lot of chicks don't
Dog,
want
you
to
gotta
talk
stop
about.
interrupting, man.
No,
Holy.
he was finished,
Bro,
bro.
you gotta stop talking, some dude. You think like,
Come on,
Yeah, I
man.
got it. That was the point. That was the point. I just wanted to say that point because we were
Yeah,
talking
he
about
was
generational wealth.
finished, bro. I'm just like interjecting.
Yeah, bro. Let's chill. We can police ourselves. We good. But yeah, man. Listen, like I said, I took up enough of y'all Sunday any damn way. It's 3 hours, 30 minutes, bro. I think we covered all the bases. of the topic. Ultimately, again, Cynthia G is back. Yeah, she's never gonna have a conversation with anybody that has any, real debating skills or knowledge and information and stats to back it up. But I was just telling Cynthia G to show us any of the proof of what she's talking about. Show us where black men, majority of black men abandoned their families. Show me in the past or today. Show it.
Oh, whoa!
Again,
That's gonna be a
there's
hard struggle.
there's all of the numbers and all of the data and everything else disproves your point. But I understand it. You got a brand. You got a brand. You got a echo chamber of undesirable black women with poor pussy management. Okay. And again, Cynthia G, you can change the world. Shawty, you can change the world, man. Pussy preservation should be your conversation. And just
Wait a
be
minute.
the fucking example, bro.
That's a
Let's be the
slogan.
example. Oh shit. Oh my God. I didn't even see that. Hold on, man. Some dude, man. Hey, bro, dude, if you knew how many people, bro, if you brother, you got
I know, but conservation and preservation, that's a wild one.
No, I'm
B.
talking about what's the name? I'm talking about like,
Okay.
You're not a fan. You're not a
We
fan.
want you out of here, nigga. We want you
not a
dropped,
fan.
motherfucker.
Ace Fast with the $2. BGS on here with a New York accent. That's crazy saying the man sound like BGS, man. Come on.
You lucky Fantastic don't have boundaries, bro.
Y'all granddaddy, daddy. Shout out to G Dizzle, man. See, look, man, I don't fold for the bread, man. I appreciate it, but listen, man, shout out to G Dizzle.
Fantastic. We begging you, bro.
Put some dude in time for 5 minutes, man. Hey, man. Listen,
Fantastic. We begging you, brother.
Yeah, we would beg you.
I'm gonna beg
bounties.
you.
I hate fucking bounties. I'm not doing no fucking bounties. Some dude, brother. I'm come help me out, man. All right.
Some dude, he giving you a fucking.
Hold on, DJ. I got it, nigga. Now you turn into some dude. I get niggas hitting me up after the show telling me, kick this nigga out of here, bro. Some dude, every time they see you coming, they like, hey,
I
man.
know, man. I love it like that.
They be like, hey, Uncle Phil, this nigga up out of here. And I be like, nah, man. Some dude been around for years, man. Some dude, I ran to him over there on Platt shit. He come over here, he show love.
I am on 5-minute timeout. I get
Yeah,
it.
the nigga, he's a good nigga, man. He's just, he just has a
Just from New York.
personality.
He just a little slow, feel me? But he a good nigga. He a good nigga.
Yeah, he just from New York. They just different up there.
Wait a minute, slow.
We're not finna do this. Nah, listen. And that's why I just hung up on you last time. I ain't finna argue with you niggas on my shit. But hey, nah, real shit, man. Hey, greatly appreciate everybody coming today, man. Y'all will probably see me before criminal. All right, like I said, your last minute shopping, nigga, you better get it over with. Hey, you doing the dash 2 days later, nigga. And know something y'all gotta work. A lot of y'all gotta work tomorrow and possibly on fucking Tuesday. So don't be out
I'm working on Christmas. Fuck that.
Hey, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to all the working people. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what that is no more.
Yeah, I'm in the tombs.
Shout out to y'all,
Yeah,
man.
Fantastic.
Hey, I greatly
You gotta
appreciate
work
y'all
like that.
for pulling up on me, man. That's that on that one. I'll catch y'all next, man. We out.
Fantastic. See you later. I got to watch the video.
Hey, yo, CJ, I want to